Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Neville. Good morning. Good morning, chat. How's everybody doing? Hi, James. Good morning. What's up, chat? Today is day 2 of our charity stream. Day 2 of our charity stream. Today is the World Series of Warzone as well, so I think we're gonna watch some of that. Hi, good morning. Hi, good morning. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yeah, I'm a little late. I have a stomach ache. I don't know why, but I do. So a little late. All right, who should we watch? There we go. I just opened my eyes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I woke up at 6 with a stomach ache. All right, so today is the World Series of Warzone. We have some homies playing in it. Lovey is one of them. We have Lovey. See who else we got around here.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
I do have to get off at 11:40. I got to go to my son's football game. He baits.
How the fuck you should end your life, bro?
Ebates is not live yet.
I might just need stick drift, Nanda. This is what up, Woodpecker?
So you get that music from that.
Yeah, it's well, it's definitely worth a listen.
And their bassist, Lindsay, she's married to Jared.
In text. Hi, Remington. And then, of course, we got the homie. We gotta mute him because he's playing music, so that's dope. And then, Yo, what's up?
Good morning.
I got a bellyache.
Icky.
Yeah.
You not feel well?
No. Oops. No.
We can just watch if you don't want to play.
Nice, another one deeper. Shack straight ahead of us north.
What happens when you shotgun too many beers?
Already on that.
I think so. That's the second time I've got a stomachache. Wow, when I've eaten from that place.
Where do you eat from?
That Pizza Joe's.
Oh yeah.
Like the food is really good, so I don't know, but
Already on that. I'm just holding left side right now. I'm holding left.
Where'd I put my glasses?
Is he inner gas? One out of left.
what time will you be back for your son's football game? Is it? Yes, it's 4 quarters. I'll be back on tonight around 5.
Nice.
It is charity stream weekend, so we're putting in the hours, you know, trying to raise as much money as possible. We do have a huge, ginormous goal. Let me actually put it over here as well. So you see we have a $7,475 goal. We're at 3,331.
Nobody, bro. So we can go back behind us back here.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I guess we. Oh no, I'm running.
Definitely not what I wanted to do.
Yeah. What do you say?
I love how Picnic Wags and all them are playing ranked from that compound.
Get some more water.
Are they? They told them not to. They
Oh,
are.
they are. They're in ranked.
I guess they told them not to because it does something with their bullet rag because they're on bronze accounts or some shit.
Oh wait, they're not on their own accounts right now.
No.
So what you're saying is Activision is admitting that they're skill-based hit reg right now.
Well, it wasn't them who said it, but I forget who I was watching that said it. They were like, "Don't play ranked because something about that."
Interesting.
Second story.
Everyone popped off yesterday at the donations. Yeah, they
Skill-based
did.
hit reg is real.
Should we go over them?
Take your time, bro. Take your time. Other two triple sack.
Let's go over them.
No, I killed one. So I think.
All right, so Wilson came in with the first donation of $150. Jet with 150, Dwayne with 200, Potato with 50, Old Man Jay with 150, Brian with 10. Then we have Benji with 100, Cam with 20, Zach with 20, Dre with 150, Jiggy with 120, Dre with 350. Huge dono, biggest dono of the charity so far, $350. Dre with 50, Dre with 55, Jet with 165, Zaddy with 10, Ginger Jack with $200 dono, $50 anonymous dono, Jen with another $50 dono, Steve with a $50 dono, Jen with a $10 dono, Wilson with a $25 dono, Jen with another 10 and another 5, and then this one really got me. This was from Jeff and Stacy Still. They are a family that the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation has helped. They are one of the PBTF families. And the dono message said, "Thank you, Cupcake, for all you do for our kids and their families. Greatly appreciated as parents of a survivor." That one got me. Mark with the $5 dono. Okay, so we had Jiggy with another 50, Rachel with 25, Wilson with 50, Anonymous 2569, that was from Jay. Jen with a $25 dono, Jay with a $50 dono, Timmy coming in hot with a $100 dono, Jay with a $25 dono, Jen with a $126 dono, Dwayne with a $100 dono, Jen with a $25 dono, Katie with a $25 dono, Jen with a $25, Timmy with another 100, Nicole coming in hot with 50, Timmy with 70, Timmy with 30, Jen with 25, Rachel with 50, and Kenneth ending the night last night with a $100 dono. Thank you everybody so much. Everybody who has already donated. It means the world to me. It means the world to this cause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You guys are legends. I don't donate? Why not?
The right by? Yeah. Heard that.
look, we live these lives where we think we're struggling, right? Especially this day where everything's so expensive. We're not making as much money as we used to make compared to what we're paying for milk and bread. We think our lives are hard. Put yourself in the shoes of a family, a parent who has a child with a brain tumor, right? And you're trying to do everything you can to help them live their best life, to be there for them, support them. Sometimes you can't even work because you have to be home with your sick child. Not only that, but the abundance, thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on medical bills. You think we have it bad, right? We have it rough. Nothing compared to what these families are going through. If we can help, even with a $5, $10 dono.
Right here, Nick. He's like swimming.
Watch out for the other one. Watch out for
I
the
see
other
that.
one.
Yeah, he's looking at us,
Why not? Why the fuck not? Step up, open your heart, do some good in this world.
Dude, should I pop it now?
Donate some fucking money.
I'm gonna go push these kids over here. I have to
Yeah,
pee
honestly,
so bad.
you should go to the bathroom
I like your
sooner
tank
than later,
top.
to be fair.
Thanks. This is from GCX.
Yeah. I mean, I'm down to go to the bathroom anytime.
Gaming Community
Stay in the
Expo.
lobby. It's up to y'all.
I'm down to
You're
go to
so
the
cool.
bathroom now.
Appreciate you, Koala.
Be ready for 250, which is in 15 minutes.
You said he's for your son's game,
Definitely down to go.
Yeah, sure.
or do you get like, or do you get grossed out because you have to go outside?
I don't really like having to communicate with other parents.
Yes, you've told me that.
B, they're in one of the toughest leagues. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Hard Knocks on HBO. They do-
Yeah, the
They do like Little League football. Well, the first one that they did was our bracket, like our league. And the funny part is, right, they put in all the schools in there like Aliquippa, Beaver Falls, all the really tough school districts.
This is how the rules
Ours wasn't even on the show.
Yeah, it starts in like
So
30
wait,
minutes. 35 minutes. Probably has
is
to be like intros and shit.
do they have, what is it, middle school football out there?
Yes. So
Oh, interesting.
it's midget football up until 6th grade. 7th and 8th grade is middle school football, and then 9th through 12th is high school football.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, my fucking stomach hurts.
Take a Pepto-Bismol.
I did.
That's what the.
I took one at 6 a.m.
Ugh, you've been up that early?
Yep.
I woke up and I was like, what time did I say I would get on and communicate with Cupcake? My phone died while I was sleeping, so.
Anyone get rain?
All
No.
the e-girls blowing my phone up while I was trying to get some sleep.
Jeez. So drain your battery, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking just draining me.
IRL and on your cell phone.
Yeah, totally. Jesus. What time does this start?
10. Who you got? Who are you a fan of? Who would you like to win? Who do you think will win?
Thank you, my boy. Appreciate the 1,000, big sexy.
Oh, me?
No, it's all everybody. Cube. Everybody has one.
Are you guys rooting for anybody in the WSOWs?
I mean,
Literally.
fan of Rated, just because, I mean, he's supported me and been nice to me.
Thank you.
I think it's either going to be Raid's team or Ahsoka's team.
All right. Smart prediction.
Appreciate it, Trisha.
I mean, I do like Wags. It's Wags and Picnic, right?
Yeah, Wags, Pick, and Nick.
It's a good team, but they have to be on. Like,
So watching their warm-ups right now, they are locked. Like they're cohesive. They're all working together. But the thing with that team, like I've been watching Pick for a long time. I've been watching Pick for almost 6 years, and Nick. And I know the way he is, and then watching him play with Wags and Wags and Nicole's dynamic. If they start feeling off or they start going downhill, it's gonna be a GG's.
I mean, I'm comfortable enough to say if Wags gets in any sort of bad mood, it's over.
Yep, same with Pick. And then as soon as Nicole starts feeling like he's being dogged on or like
Yep.
question, then he does the same thing. So it could be a drastic downhill
Sounds
spiral.
fun, bro, for real.
I mean,
Don't
it's
be
a very
stressing. Don't be
talented
stressing,
team.
bro. We're here to have fun.
I'm
You guys know we
gonna,
play the best
you
of
know,
fun, bro.
I'm gonna put this sleeper. Okay, I'm gonna go with Soka winning the whole
You think
thing,
first or we go
but
last?
I'm gonna put a sleeper team out there for
What do you think,
Ebates.
bro?
I've been watching Ebates and DJ Moss play customs together since Verdansk. These three have been playing together since Verdansk, and
Who's
they
their
are
third?
insane
Yo, man,
together.
I'll kill it. No filler with a fucking 10 gifted, brother. I appreciate
Who's
it, man.
their
Thank you,
Who
thank
is
you,
their
thank you.
third?
Yo, listen, I won't be
Ebates,
really too
DJ
much,
Moss,
man, but thank you so
and
much for the 12.
Is it
10 fucking
Huskers?
gifted, brother.
Because they had to pick up a random one,
Okay,
didn't
yeah,
they? I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
somebody
there,
couldn't
yeah.
make it.
Look at that.
Am I muted or no?
Nah, you're good.
No, I hear you.
You guys can hear me, yeah?
Yeah. Do we hear the crowd through my mic?
Also, did you see the troll image that they uploaded to Twitter of the World Series of Warzone contestants?
That's
Like
DJ's
the
mic, right?
animated comic one?
DJ,
No.
is it my
It was
mic?
hilarious. They had like DS Biffle sitting next to a Cronus at his computer and everything. They had
Spit, tell me your settings.
Oh,
what you're at. For
It's Z Smith.
capture.
oh, that's a
Go to
good team.
options, capture.
Yep.
And what are you at?
I'm at like 8.
I mean,
Okay. DJ,
we've
put it-
seen
put it to,
Ebates
like, 8.
win tournaments that he shouldn't have
Yep.
won. Like, not saying
Stream,
shouldn't have, but like they're
teams
always the underdog.
A little bit past that third bar.
Brother, you are so
Yo,
technically
Francis,
challenged,
what's
it's
good? Good
hilarious.
morning.
Yeah, I am, bro. Like, I don't know what to do with this shit. I've been playing for real. You good?
That's good, right?
I hear it a little bit. I heard it cut in a little bit. Are you fucking,
It
bro?
might come through when we talk.
That's what I'm saying. It's all good, bro.
No, it's all good.
Get in.
We're
Chill.
good.
Y'all good, man? Y'all good?
Please no links in the chat. But no, I don't. It's just pretty cool though, chat. You know, I've been competing in Warzone since Verdansk. Warzone doesn't have a pro league, so technically there are no quote-unquote Warzone pros like there are CDL pros, right? People claim to be professional Warzone players. There are, you know, plenty of them that are on orgs that are representing orgs today. But technically speaking, there is no professional league for Warzone. So to see, you know, a game that is underrated in the competitive industry, the competitive leagues, come to the big stage, the first
Wait,
huge Warzone land that there's been like this.
I'll put that shit so deep in my
It's
mouth.
pretty cool. You're a pro?
I be
You're a
putting this
pro?
shit- I be putting this shit in my mouth so deep, bro.
I didn't send the last
What?
message yet.
Stop telling people I'm not a pro. I mean,
Fucking 20.
nobody's a
It's in
pro.
my TikTok. It's in my TikTok bio, so it's true.
Well, sorry about your luck.
The other guy's laying down somewhere, bro.
That is crazy though that there just is none. Like people say they are, but technically
I mean, they really-
speaking,
they're content creators.
there are no pro Warzone players. There's no league.
Loud and clear, good.
Call of Duty could be capitalizing off Warzone so much better in so many other ways than they are. Like they need to make a league. They need to
Yeah.
make like if they had a traveling league in the United States,
Dude,
like
this
they
map is
do
so
for a
fucking bad.
CDL,
Like,
for Warzone,
no, it is
I
ass,
think
it's
what
ass.
they're scared of is CDL
Mondo is
going
so much
dead.
better.
Yeah.
I think that is the ultimate fear. Because I would never go to a CDL event, but if they had a Warzone league like they did to that, I'd go to one of those.
Yeah, I mean it's competitive, just as competitive as CDL, just on a whole different kind of level.
Absolutely.
Like they're two different gameplays, just same thing as Valorant or Counterstrike, or like those are all different as well, but they all have a space, you know.
I mean, look at how successful Apex is with their league in the ALGS. And
Yep.
you just do the same thing for Warzone, and you can make even more money. And you know, Activision, Call of Duty loves money.
Battle Royales are just super competitive as well.
I don't know, dog.
You can hear all the fans.
That shit.
They're
That's awesome.
They finally let them all in.
Is that my mic?
I will say, you know, as somebody who played on LAN for
I'll be loud, so I
10
can-
years,
I can put mine up a little
granted,
bit. Yeah,
it was 20 some years ago, but I did play on LANs for 10 years. It's a whole different kind of dynamic. It is very hard. You're not at your own setup, you know, at your own setup, even if something is off by a degree, right? If your keyboard is tilted a little the wrong way. If your controller's not registering the way it should be registering, if your chair's not the, you know, the height that it usually is, if your monitor is not placed where it usually is, it all throws you off. Then you have like this stadium of fucking fans and people walking behind you and people watching over your shoulder. Like it's not easy.
Bro, you got two of the best snipers in the fucking game on your team, bro.
Do you watch NFL? I do.
Whatsoever at all. My monitor might not. I mean, I'll keep my monitor on, but yeah.
I mean, I think this will be a good judgment on how they go forward with Call of Duty, seeing the turnout and seeing how well this goes.
Yeah.
That's a good base for marketing and how they can do what they can do with it.
Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go.
I've been watching Pick for a long time, so he's got a special place in my heart. I've been watching Pick for nearly 6 years.
What was he before? Like the before Warzone? What did he play?
Apex. I started watching him on Apex.
I'm pushing him, I'm pushing him.
I'm chilling. I just didn't know if you were gonna do all three.
But I'm getting shot in the back again.
I really like Lovey too. He's very
Lovey's
toxic. He reminds me of you.
Sniper shit is so boring.
Very toxic.
He is extremely toxic.
He's fucking goated though.
He's a good player.
Crack, knocked.
Alright, baby. Go.
Another one, same spot.
How many UK teams are in this?
Oh, I got one below me.
I'm not sure the number, like division. I know the US of course has the most. Did you see that story about like the Hispanic teams or whatever? Like the Latam?
That's what I'm confused about. So if you look at the bracket on teams that were supposed to be coming to this, like there was a team from Australia, there was a team from Asia, there was a team from Latin America, and like I don't see any of them.
Well, so I guess they had the first Latam team got disqualified because of racist remarks. The second team, also like the one that took their spot, also got DQ'd for racist remarks. The third team, I forget what happened. The fourth team and whatever it went, they all got DQ'd for crazy reasons, and that's how Huskers got in.
Second forward.
Is that how? Oh, I thought he got in because somebody couldn't get a clearance. Oh, okay. That makes
No,
sense too.
I guess 5 teams got DQ'd, and then the Huskers, they took Huskers.
Right to left. I just hit a claim more, bro.
So I don't know if it's still up.
One more, Gilly, I think.
Let me see if I can find it still. You're gonna laugh at this.
Yeah, no, as soon as we get into the lobby, we turn off monitor, yeah. Cuz I mean, you got to change your screen so that they can't see the
There it is. There's the results tracker. So
and then soon as you change it again. Probably.
I thought it was the grin.
The guy, you spit? Yeah, you got him. Alright, snipe him low.
There we go.
So if you look at all the other qualifying countries, so they had one for Asia, Australia, Brazil, Latin America South, so North and South Latin America, Mexico, Middle East, and Africa. Like the highest score output by any of these teams was Latin American North, and it was a 227 score, right? That was their total points for the tournament.
Chance, but we got rid of the second chances in stage 2 finals, and then that last chance qualifier was the last chance where we punched 10 teams to the global finals here in London, England. It was an intense run.
So that's how it worked out. What chat? They had to qualify stage 1, qualify stage 2. If they did not, they got to go to the last chance qualifiers.
America and Europe was blowing them out of the water by 400 or 500 points in these tournaments. Like I don't know what would have happened if they showed up, because it would have been
Hi,
very,
Emmy baby. Good morning.
Uneven.
I got bellyache. I'm a Steelers fan, Remington.
So I'm curious how many people got kicked out, because I don't see the Australian team.
50 squads, 1 point per limb. There you go, chat. Winner gets 2 times. Second, 1.8, 1.6, 1.4, 1.2.
one of them. We'll be breaking him down.
Look at
A
D'Andrew.
lot to go down today, and still a lot to get through. And I hope you're holding on tight, because today, well, today's going to be fun. It is truly a global invitation, or excuse me, a global finals. We've had so many regions try and compete to make it to the stage. EU, NA.
It's pretty cool to see D'Andrew up there.
Regions. And I think it's fitting.
What do they have up there?
D'Andrew casts. The caster.
I don't know casters.
North America to start off.
He's a homie. He's so cool.
They're going to be looking strong. They have 21 great teams. Hey, I'll come out there, watch yourself.
Oh, here you go, chat. Here's the North America teams.
To talk about it with Enigma, who are we looking out for?
I mean, look, the team that has to be at the top of your list is going to be that Team Almond squad. Almond, Tommy, and Nukes.
Yeah, what about TBE?
Ridiculous chemistry, been together for years, averaging 80 kills and 130 points per
I mean,
stage.
anybody can win this.
Ridiculous considering the changing metas and circumstances, but this squad is known as a bunch of brilliant minds.
I'll tell you, I was watching a squad warm up that didn't look like they were doing too well in the warm ups.
Our boy, he's here. He's going to put on the copper box. And
They were saying the EU lobbies are super easy, but also because they're not on their like accounts, they're getting super easy lobbies. Yeah. So I was seeing like their teams dropping like 20, like eBay dropped 30 some, like their whole team was dropping like triple 30s, and then the one team I was watching was dropping like 5, 7, and 10. So that was Crowder's team, by the way, chat.
That we're going to be watching today. But D'Andro, let's talk about the man with the plan, the man with the energy, Team Hisoka.
Hisoka's always going to bring the energy no matter what, alongside the teammates.
Soka, Meapo, and Skullface. That is a squad.
World Series of Warzone. They, of course, won last year on Caldera in 2022, and here they go. Stage
Do we think Soka can take it, chat? Do you guys have any predictions? Are you Warzone, you know, comp fans? For me, I've been competing since Verdansk, so I have played with and against most of these people.
That's actually pretty
Sexy
fun.
lady. Hey, the alerts finally work again. Let's go, Ashcash. Am I getting follow botted? Yo, Nani, what's good? Thank you for the follow. I think I'm being botted. I'm being botted. Yo, we're getting free bot followers.
Yay! Oh my god. Yay.
Thanks for the 2 free bots now. Have a great day.
Bye.
Well, yes, you have to give some love to the first and only female to qualify for our global.
Yeah, how about the first and only female?
Just in a situation where she could not.
Give it up for Smixy representing the ladies in the Warzone.
Needed to make some improvements, needed to make some adjustments, and she does that. She works
Who's
really
the team?
hard.
Smixy.
Couldn't find a duo, and then finds a duo in Attractive.
Smixy, Finessin, and Attract.
Okay.
They have played a lot together. I don't care what anybody says. Playing together consistently and building that like unmatched chemistry will win the fucking tournament.
And I mean, as collectively as a whole, they just work so well together, and that chemistry factor.
I see you just saw Cronus plugged in on one of their desks. It's like wrong angle.
I'm struggling to get out of bed this morning. I was too. I wasn't struggling to get out of bed. I was struggling to get out of the bathroom. My belly hurts so bad.
That's a great setup. They did a good job with that stage.
Chat. Our charity is live. We have a long ways to go to hit our goal. If anybody can come in this morning and just drop a donation, we're kind of chilling, vibing out this morning. But that doesn't mean you don't donate. Currently on the toilet, my stomach is fucking tore up. Knowing what your teammate is doing next is key. Yeah, knowing how your teammate's play style is, doing things where you don't even have to comm to each other. When you comm to each other constantly, and then those comms are just on point because you know how each other comms out things. You guys play so much together that you automatically know where to rotate with one another. You don't have bickering back and forth. You have a clear IGL. All of those things are super duper important, and that comes with playing with your team consistently.
On this stage, we have a couple of them, obviously. We used to split the regions, NA, EU, right? So now we bring them all together. There can only be but one superior region when it comes to Warzone, at least for this year. So big moves coming out.
There's the Europe.
Returning champion Savvy Ultra. But Dandron, to you, a team that is looking to make the dream come true. Team Rocket making their way through the LCQ.
Yeah, you got Rocket, Morpheus, and Zakar. Okay, I love this squad. My boy Enigma was breaking it all down live. I got to sit comfortably at my house and watch this, and they were just a blast to watch because stage 2, right? They just barely don't manage to qualify for London.
This starts in 15 minutes, by the way, chat.
Single elimination. That has to be heartbroken, right?
Absolutely.
But you're able to come into the LCQ, and these boys fried. Let me tell you what. You have Morpheus, one of our 10 mouse and keyboard players, hitting the most insane snipes I've ever seen.
You hear that, chat? Out of 150 players, there's only 10 M&K.
And I gotta shout out Morpheus, right? Really an MVP of this squad. Stage 1, dropped 6 eliminations.
Out of 150, there's only 10 M&K.
28.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they got a lot of room to work there either.
Right?
That area is not big.
For an M&K player, you need a lot of right-hand mouse space. That's crazy, right? 10 M&K out of 150. Controller reigns supreme in Warzone.
Yeah, let the computer aim for me.
I think not only because it has so many advantages in Warzone, but also to be an M&K player, you really have to kind of be brought up in competitive gaming as an M&K player. If you're a controller player, right, in the past 3 years since Warzone came out, you're not going to switch to M&K. You're going to stay controller. So the M&K players have probably already started in Valorant or Counterstrike or games like that where they were already controller M&K players before coming into Warzone.
You just gotta think about it. A lot of these kids that just switched over to the PC in the last 5 years were all playing Call of Duty on console as well.
All of these young kids are bringing their controllers over to PC.
It's the same way for me when I finally switched over to PC. Like, all the mouse and keyboard people have probably
It looks dope, right? Look at this stage.
Playing keyboard and mouse games.
He's the champion. He wins it, wins the money, goes to stage 2, but more importantly, he backed up his.
I love me some Jukies in FIFA, though. I really do.
More importantly, he'll put you in the grave if you're not ready to challenge him. Hopefully, everybody is on the stage.
Oh, my belly.
And you know one thing I do like as well. We've got
I did make the switch, but I'm also not cracked out tourney player. I'm happy that you made the switch. I think it's fun to challenge yourself and try something different and bring some more, you know, fun and challenge and interest to your gameplay. Just ordered brekkie from bed, so hopefully we can eat it in bed when she wakes up. You're so sweet.
Brekkie in bed.
You're gonna make me brekkie in bed?
Yeah, and this squad for me is summed up by saying underestimate Australian talent.
They ordered it.
Peril. And we've seen this over in
I want you to make it.
All right, eggs and bacon.
No eggs? Can we do bacon and French toast?
That's fine. I know how to make French toast. I'll let it slide.
Exactly that. This guy has huge LAN experience. He's dominated
French toast does sound good. I haven't had it in a while.
I'm so happy I switched. It's way more fun to play on M&K. Yep. It is. It's so rewarding. I'll give you something to eat in bed. I'm not into breakfast tacos, but thank you for the offer.
I feel like there's a certain time.
Not exactly always looked at. We kind of forget about them for some reason.
There should be like a threshold of when that can start in the morning, you know?
Turning some heads, right? I think some of these players might pick up a bounty contract, see Zep and be like, that's a free kill.
Look at that stage. This is so cool. Just seeing from where Warzone came from with no tournaments, right, to this huge stage.
Imagine if they were all cheap and that was just cardboard in front of them.
It might be.
Imagine just like, you know, remember like in school when they had the little cardboard cutouts so you wouldn't cheat?
It probably is something like that. $1.2 million, chat.
They were just absolutely lighting up buildings with nades, throwing everything they had to try and
Yo, B-Dogs, I'll tell you that nobody's going to come follow you because you look like a pathetic little bitch.
That is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen.
You think you're being cute. You think it's funny, but you look like a little fucking pathetic bitch. Go work for your followers, pussy.
This is a
brother has 9
Shitter.
followers on Kick.
Oh, your big 9 followers. I'm sure you got those all from your fucking sister's boyfriends. Out. Shitter. Pussy shitter.
I'll report him again. Oh wait, I think.
Yo, Rick, what's up? Good morning. Chat, we're doing our charity stream. Hi, Snoop.
Yeah, there it is.
Our charity stream is still live. This morning we're just kind of chilling. I do have to go to my son's football game, but I still want some donos to come in this morning. If everybody watching would donate $5 right now, it would help tremendously. $5, that's all I'm asking for kids and teens with brain tumors. If you can't donate $5 for a bigger cause, something that's bigger than us, for people that truly need it, I don't know what to tell you, man. $5.
Ready for a nap.
So chat, tonight we have a sabotage stream. We have some fun sabotages in store for you guys, including standing while playing, gloves on hands, no glasses, no headset, all kinds of awesome stuff. So make sure you come back tonight for that. And then tomorrow we have the big $100 dono smash or pass. And don't forget, we have some giveaways to do. If you donate $20 to $30, you're entered in for a t-shirt. We have etched glass coasters with my logo on it. We have some Juju Energy. We have freeze-dried candy. We have a mouse pad. We have a hoodie to give away. And the biggest giveaway, if you donate $125 or more, you'll be entered in for a Nintendo Switch. If you do donate $125 or more, you also will be entered into every single giveaway.
Extra J rather, just put on the moves. They were far and
there you go. There's your expansion teams.
But where are they? Do they have them in a separate building out back or something? Like, I don't see any of their fucking
They're
things.
probably in there somewhere.
They're like, hey, you guys, we got to let the European.
It's all good,
and
Pablo,
the
but it's
American
not
teams
for
take center
me.
stage. Here's
It's
your
not for
closet.
me. It's for kids and teens with brain tumors.
They want to prove everybody wrong. Well, there it is. At least 9 wonderful teams, more team discussions to come. But now I want to focus our attention to the actual regions. And if you don't mind, I want to get the desk a little bit spicy.
There we go. Thank you, Zach. That makes my life so much easier. Thank you for the $18.31, bringing us to an even $3,350 raised so far for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation and kids and teens with brain tumors. Thank you. Appreciate you. You're amazing. That's great. Thank you. It's something I love to do. You know, the fact that I have a platform to be able to do good in this world, there's so many opportunities out there for me personally, but for our community to use gaming as a positive note in this world, to leave behind a legacy, you know, and just to do more with what we're able to with the platform that we have. So blessed to have the opportunity to do so.
Being and a powerful force to get through if you're in a or expansion region team. But you heard him say it, Danjo, right? You know, NA, they seem to get wins when EU comes across the pond over to NA. What do you think?
I feel like I'm fighting just a wave right now for trying to root for NA against EU, but listen, Call of Duty was built off of NA, okay? Born and raised, 2 decades, we are here. Now, you might have mentioned, oh, some of our best players, yeah, bring it, let's go. Some of our best players are EU, but they don't
Hear me out. Let's move to New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Their qualifying score was like 80. Me, you, one other person. We moved to New Zealand, dominate the Warzone scene, qualify every year.
Yeah?
Free trip to whatever this tournament is. I'm just saying it's a smart move.
Now, expansion regions have to be represented. Dream, give your best argument as to why.
Fucking dominate New Zealand.
I remember a long time ago when NA used to say that EU played weird. Well, NA and EU have been playing essentially, we have mixed regions over the years. We've gotten used to each other's play styles. So now global expansion will be that region. I feel like that will play weird because you guys mentioned the Latin American teams, right? I'm looking at Rodrigo, King Mati, and Zamund because they dropped 227 points in their qualifier, having over 125.
Yeah, King Maddie's a good player.
You think about that,
I forgot about them. Yeah.
Maybe some of these global expansions teams will come out with something and some unexpected surprises.
Nice surprises indeed are going to happen. So we've gave our opinions, and Yabuda.
The Latin American team will be really good with King Maddie. That team will be competitive.
You also have Panda. Who's he with? Panda. That, yeah, that seems insane.
All right, what about our expansion regions? Who think they're going to win today?
Good morning.
Sleeping on the wrong people. I'm just telling you. All right. Well, then let's go here. Who thinks anyone's going to win today?
USA! USA! USA!
We're going to take a quick break, but check this out. We got a lot coming up after the break.
So what does rated count for? Because he's EU, lives in North America. So like, if he wins, what side wins?
Who's his team?
All North American.
NNA.
We saw not only 10 teams punch their ticket in, but two.
Look at all those teams in that area.
That final circle.
That is just fucking crazy.
I love, so Warzone 2 did a lot of wrong things, right? They also did some pretty good things, but I love how they brought COD casting.
Oh, it's a flawless system. They made it so well.
It's so cool looking. Fucking Repulse.
He might be the best.
He has so much energy, dude.
He's too high energy for me, but like I respect. He is so good at what he does.
For all of your Call of Duty esports needs.
Just follow at COD_esports Twitter.
So you're telling me if I took 11th place, I get $9,000 split between me and my 3 teammates and a free trip to Europe?
Yep, 3K each. 3K each, free trip to Europe, play on the biggest stage in Warzone history. Pretty cool.
That's a pretty sweet fucking deal.
Look, even 20th place gets 5K.
Cam's over here playing Rebirth with random. Jesus.
Series of Warzone. Let's go ahead and start with some introductions. Started with you.
Hey, there's my boy.
Warzone player, streamer, content creator.
Joe.
My name's Redman. I don't have the same accolades. I'm a better Warzone player.
Joe's your boy.
Yeah, I love Joe.
You and Stoney have so much in common.
I love Joe.
While we're here, we do have a little surprise.
He's my streamer crush.
Breadman has the most luxurious hair. And before we start talking about bucket hats and
Well, you know we love Breadman because why, chat? Why do I love Breadman?
Because he uses a Cronus.
Because he's disgusting on M&K. Like, ugh.
I think he's probably the best mouse and keyboard player.
Oh, yeah.
I just forgot right now.
You forgot how to do it.
Like I've done it so much, it's like second nature. I just forgot it. Right?
I love that I'm always the last one to fall asleep and the first one to wake up. Something about him, I don't know. He's so cute.
I'm gonna go in my bathroom
He's
real
so
quick.
cute. He's so nerdy and cute.
Prior to each and every competition. Which one is your favorite? Will you be wearing it tomorrow?
I love how they're just
my
braiding
favorite
Breadman's hair.
That I wear, honestly, only because it fits on my headset really easily. I always wear the expensive Buckies for tournaments for sure, especially a tournament like this. I mean, this is crazy.
All is right in the world. We have a bucket hat.
So, Chad, I don't think a lot of you really follow some of these big comp Warzone players. So you might not be interested in this, right? You might not care what team wins. But you guys love Warzone. You love watching me compete. So just imagine that on the biggest level that there has been. Look at Joe. He's so cute.
I don't think there's anything that I can say to beat what Joe just
You have
said.
the same.
I'd say the same thing.
Wait, did you get the same glasses as Joe?
We really appreciate
I don't know. They're gamer advantage, so it could be.
Can you hear me? Lovey?
They almost look identical.
I just love seeing how excited you are about it all. I mean, as tried and true Warzone players and, you know, people who have competed, maybe not at this level, I've literally played with and against most of these people. Turns me on a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, to the World Series of Warzone Global Finals presented by Prime Gaming. We're in beautiful London, England, here at the historic
Your turn on scare me.
Look at that. Look at that. It does excite me. You have the weirdest taste.
Oh, okay.
And I know you like the pre-show, but I know you like drop number 1 just as much. We're about to head in. But just so you know, for everyone at home and even in the audience, if you want to participate, we do
You're also sharing a part of your life and what you enjoy, so it's good just getting to know you more. Yeah, and I think a lot of the reason why this excites me so much and why it makes me so happy is I started on LAN. There was no online competing besides like game battles, like the lowest level of competing you could get to. If you wanted to compete at the highest level, it was on LAN. So to see LANs coming back in tournaments like this, you know, being brought to the forefront is really cool. Even though I know probably too much of you. Hey, is there such thing? Is too much cake? Got Spider, Tiff, and Goj.
But game 1 is ready. Let's take a look at the players flying in.
Game 1 is going, chat. Let's go! They have 52,516 people watching right now. And that's just the people watching on this. You see here, like, Repulse has 4.6K watching. Redman has 1.1K watching. FIFA's got 2.7K watching.
You know what's funny though? All their viewership is down on what it is because everybody's watching from at the Call of Duty page.
Yeah.
Wag's down, Breadman's lower, Rated's down horrendously. They're all watching on the Call of Duty Warzone.
You've got Rated, you've got Almond, you've got Huskers, and then you've got some of our new faces. I asked the players, Tiff, what is their best tournament?
Oh, just so you know, there is a site that you can pull up multiple streams at once on one browser if you want to use it.
Yeah, how do I do it? I don't know.
Give me a second, let me look it up again.
150 players on LAN. This is the largest LAN lobby ever in the history of esports. Let's take a look at the map.
Pull up eBates here. This is a sleeper team for me, chat. I'm gonna guess this team right here takes home top 10 at least.
Maybe over by Sawa, which you'll see this team is. You can get money really quick, but we wanted to get into the action and DBZ, no strike.
I just really want to bring this competitive side of me to you guys. I want you to experience this the way that I experience it. I love competing. I love it.
3 signals today, Coach. Not 1, not 2, but 3, and already they've got Clutch Milk and Destroy in their sights.
It's funny how all their hairs look purple.
Yeah, I thought Wags actually dyed his hair at first.
Today, you cannot find yourself full white. Grablock's gonna try to find it. Grabs a knock. Should be able to clean this up, no problem. Destroy might try to sneak a res here, but Clutchbox has got to be saying, run away. We have to stay alive. Sure, they've got
Are links banned in your chat?
with Gromlock right behind.
Possibly. Yes, I think.
You think about the stages through
I would get cavities for you. Hey, yo, eat that cake.
over to the 3-2-1 meta, aka the Signal 50. You heard Limax in that interview.
Yeah, everybody is running the Signal 50 chats.
And that's what everyone will likely be running.
They wanted everybody to ban it. Everybody wanted them to ban it, but they did not.
But our players are kind of
Isn't it limited to the amount of people they can use it though? Or did they not change
I
that
don't
either?
think.
Oh, that's cringe.
We always talk about different zones of activity and
I feel like, though, honestly, you need to be able to have a good sniper support. Like, I don't think it should have been banned. I think 1 player per team.
That's what I think too. I think 1 player per team should be allowed.
to this moment does fall.
Let's see, Tappa just laying down, kind of positioning well. Taking the high ground early on is going to be nice, but you have to survive that. But checking on over Village, Aiden's squad really likes to land.
What, pick here?
Smith, Ebates, and DJ Moss have already kind of rotated through, and Aiden elected to separate a little bit away from
Who else do I want to watch?
That's really cool. I had a chance to sit down and talk to them just yesterday as well. At the helm of that is Rated, the IGL, who makes a lot of their positioning calls.
Got Wadawi now in trouble. Paluka, Tojo, pushing but Flex in trouble. Paluka's gonna try to come up here again. Lockman sub, the main weapon of choice for pretty much every single player at close range. should have no problem.
I sent you the link in Discord, by the way.
How do I use it?
What was that?
How do I use it?
So in the bottom right, see you at the bottom right?
Oh, change stream.
See change stream? So what you'll do is just put their name in there, then hit add stream underneath it, and it will pull up all four, all the ones you want to watch, it will pull up on that screen. So I usually have Twitch open, and then I just copy and paste their name. Yep.
That ring is going to be no joke. That gas is very hard to run. You can see the kill leaders in the upper right now. Team Biffle on 4.
Failed.
Team Almond with 2.
Oh, no, you sold.
And Clapson. So off to a really hot start. Granted, we're not even 5 minutes into this match. And checking in with Wars. Getting a little mixy here. Believe going down. Now the second player coming in, but Wars is trying to heal. But he jumps in. Unfortunately, does go down. King AJ, let's get it.
So you have to go to the bottom right again, since you didn't click on it. So click add instead of OK.
Oh, I see.
Will fall,
yeah.
But King AJ, one of their top slayers through
You don't have to add the one that you just put in, though, I don't think, unless you refresh. Oh, no, just the name. You don't have to put the browser.
Oh, okay.
These are those moments you look back on. If
That's
I
cool.
would have taken that fight, what would have
Yeah, I saw this for the last event. I used this because it allows you to just watch them all on one. It makes it so much easier.
But will not seem wholesome on the map. Let's take a check in with one of those teams that we were talking about a moment ago. Huskers, Mutex, Jesus. An incredible squad, had a tough shake of it, ended up getting 5th in the LCQs, just barely missing out on making this stage. And after some shuffles around, some visa issues and everything in between, finally they were able to make it. They got the call like 2 weeks ago, Tiff, and they're here ready to prove themselves.
Yeah, we ran into Jay early on just before everything was kitted out. He's like, look, I've been playing since I was 9. My dad got me into this, and whatever I win here today, well, I'm giving it to my dad. But before that, you've got to survive. A lot of teams.
Who's Breadman fighting right now?
Mutex and Jay, last standing for the team, are going to have to finesse around Gromalock, but you have
The Codcaster is so cool to watch.
Constructing all of the view around them, but high ground key, big pace. He's able to crack the shield, but you have to make the pull, and now unfortunately the numbers are not there. Now Jay, last alive for the squad, want to prevent going a full wipe, but Aizen, they do it.
There are only 10 mouse and keyboard players here in Aizen.
Only 10. That's crazy.
Ridiculous sense.
What?
No problem.
Mouse and keyboard players.
Oh, there's only 10. Yeah, who's it? Huskers, Bread,
A nice win, only lose one in the process. Remember that moment, though. Losing one there is going to hurt, but the team wipe feels a lot better.
Is it?
Nonetheless,
Is Picnic Mouse and Key?
No.
Or is it Nick Cool?
Right?
I
Nick
thought
Cool
one
is.
of them was. Okay, I thought one of them was.
You got 4 or 5 like Biffle, but on the other side in the mid game, you've got to set yourself.
I'm kick-chatting every person from the tournament.
Especially in this
Just my homies.
Just 45 streams.
On rooftops, you want to get there first. So find some early eliminations, then use the mid game to rotate to the end.
And then we gotta add Breadman, and then we should be good.
Not a bad shout. Saw Huskers
And then at the
down
top right, you
so
can
I
even
wanna say
switch
I
between
think
chats
most
too.
of
Once you
all
hit
for
go,
him,
it
Mutex might
will
have lost his
pop up
as
the
well,
chats
so
too. It's
we
actually
need to
crazy.
Keep an eye on that, because if Jay comes back and they have one player last standing, but hey, Jay does win it.
Who's Reddit fighting?
All right, chat. Let's see if it works.
Taking a look at the top of your screen here.
Never seen that many streams inputted.
Eliminated. Palooka's going to try to make it a third. Adrian goes down. Where are his
There you go.
teammates? They're not close enough to help. Aiden raided.
Hey, look at that!
Team wipe here, and Tojo's going to push the equation. When you get a knock, you
Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool. Thank you.
Crowd favorite, at least back home. Certainly not here. Goes down, and now Rated is on the run.
Rated is on full hot pursuit to get out of dodge, but you can see that
So much easier than having 18 tabs open.
Yeah, it is.
Not overextend just yet. He wants to be able to catch a nice angle on Rated, because to be able to go out so early on, take out a Titan, that is what you need to do. But playing the low ground, playing through the tunnels, just keeping out. You can see Rated.
Wish I could add Facebook stream on here.
Trying to make sure his back is clear.
Here's the thing about this squad.
Ooh, Rated's by himself,
Anybody
getting
can
hawked
win.
down
We're on
right now.
Zero ping. The server's around the corner. Everybody is playing on the same game, the same map, in the same location. And Flex, a team that got 15th in stage 2.
Can you make them bigger?
Barely making it to the global finals, but not having to play the LCQ.
That's pretty cool, chat, huh?
A hometown hero favorite.
Oh, peep this. I do love a little bit of recon.
This first game is going to be interesting because everybody's nerves have got to be through the roof.
Oh, yeah. And like I was saying, nerves through the roof, plus you're not on your own setup. It throws you off. Any little thing, like for me, if my keyboard is off by like a millimeter. If it fucking throws me.
I feel like it's worse for mouse and keyboard players too, because they're so specific on their stuff.
I know most people have brought their own headphones, own controller, own M&K.
I absolutely would have brought my own controller if I was these guys.
And you'll see like Lovey and Pick, they have the headphones on, but they actually have their IEMs under their headphones. The headphones are more for noise cancellation.
Yeah, anybody, like, even Raided's doing that. Most of the people that have competed before are doing that because, I mean, that's how...
You need to filter out all that noise, too.
Yeah.
There's so much background noise.
I think everyone knows our landing spot, so we will get targeted pretty early, so it's like we expected it. It's just the fight.
And, I mean, what, probably about 70-80% of these people have never played a LAN event in their life.
Mhm.
Like, most of them have never done LAN.
Oh yeah, we got like 6-7 spots.
Like, Breadman blew up during Verdansk, so there was no LAN for that, anything like that. Fucking, same thing with Wags.
Yeah, I know Lovey's never been to LAN. I don't think Pick's ever been to LAN.
A lot of these streamers gained success in the last 3 to 4 years.
Frankie there hitting the wooden spoon to Tommy, one of the teams that I would have not anticipated.
I'd say a lot of them really started blowing up competitive-wise in Caldera.
Yeah. I mean, but Verdansk had no competitive scene. I mean, all the Twitter tournaments were just starting to become a thing then.
Yeah, I competed in Verdansk right in the last like 9 months of Verdansk because Facebook started throwing their Facebook tourneys.
What's crazy about this Dongi play here,
And I was invited, by the way, chat, to every single Facebook tournament that they had.
Who the fuck is Breadman sniping? It's Jesus Christ, he's getting fucking nailed.
Apparently he was right. TBE, the first team out, is ridiculous.
Who doesn't have a... Oh.
What?
I said, who doesn't have a camera, but it was Call of Duty.
I don't think they need one.
SMG, and that's why on the desk earlier they were saying how many eliminations that SMG.
What time's your son game at?
I have to leave at 12:15, so I'm gonna get off at 11:40 to get ready and try to go to the bathroom one more time. His game starts at 1.
Well, I hope to play well.
Thanks.
No problem.
It's just a tough bracket they're in.
Yellow winner. Blade went from like 160th total earnings.
What
Hi Jen, good morning.
What are you doing tonight for games?
I'm doing a sabotage stream with subs.
A ridiculous feat, and they're of course trying to go back to back. This is gonna be tough.
So you want to win with them?
I mean, look, I'm trying to raise money for charity.
Ready to go, waiting for them to rotate in. So I'll be
should have went with the hot tub stream. I think that would have been. I think that would have.
I don't have a hot tub, or else I might have tried.
You should have just. What you should have done is went to got like a fucking tub from fucking like Walmart, one of those big container tubs, and just filled it with hot water.
Look at this. Look at all these people in this circle.
What circle are they on? Third, going into fourth.
Look at them all. Holy.
Like, look how close they are. I mean, but this is how Warzone's supposed to be played. Like, this is literally competitive Warzone.
Yep.
Like, people, like...
I feel like you just ran a marathon.
Because they don't know how to choose battles.
Rain gonna be lazy until the football game tonight? Hey. I gotta go to my son's football game, and then we're doing sabotage stream tonight, chat. Sabotages. Hey, James, thank you for the $5 donation. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody donate $5 this morning. I know it's kind of a low-key stream, but we still need the donos coming in. We still have a huge goal. We're not even halfway there yet, chat.
There ain't no way I'm getting an ad break on Rated stream right now at a World Series of Warzone event. That's wild.
But look, look at all these teams. There's 3 teams holding 3 different buildings all right beside each other.
And none of them are fighting, right?
They're not too far away, but he's who's been having a great game thus far gets wiped. Adrian pushes the fight. Aiden and Rated, they've restabilized Tiff.
I really like Aiden. I got to meet Aiden at TwitchCon. He is so down to earth.
He is a really nice person.
He is. He's genuine. He's pretty dope. I love to root for the good players, but at the same time, there's players on here that I just find to be like super egotistical, and I don't really vibe with them or like their energy, so it's hard to root for them, you know?
Still has all 3 members and the ability to clean out Team 44 and 37 and 9. Additionally, unfortunately, they just need to keep an eye out on Team Savvy on that.
I got laundry from the basement for Lynn's and then had to go to the garage and get the bounce house and a table. I might have to go to the bathroom here, chat.
Precision airstrikes and everything in between. There's a lot of fighting going down there.
I mean, that's just such a talented team. The Aiden's team is so stacked. Like, Adrian is such a good player.
Intex's team has been fucking killing it too, to be honest.
Who's his team?
So they picked up, what's his name? Scummin. Their third, like, dropped. So they picked up Scummin.
Yeah, but he's not there either.
But then Scummin, this was for the last chance qualifiers. Scummin switched on them last minute behind their back, and they were left without a third. So they had to quickly find a third, but everybody was taken up, you know, for the last chance qualifiers. So I forget who they picked up. But Scummin's team did not qual, and Intex's team did.
Yeah, I saw that Scummin didn't qual. That's funny. That's actually hilarious.
So the fact that you're kind of scummy, right? You're scummy and do that to another team, and then you don't qual, but the team that you fucking turned your back on did. Pretty poetic. We call that poetic justice around here.
That's karma to the fullest.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've got that classic World Series of Warzone format.
Look, I don't follow a lot of like the comp players or the scene. Like, I don't watch the Pulse check, but I have a few of my favorites that I watch. So I don't think this team's gonna do too well here.
Which one?
Colors, Evan, and Swag.
No, I don't either.
They got a chance against our wild card team, Tactical Brit. Able to answer back a couple nades, takes down one, but
wait, in the Codcaster it shows when they're stunned. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, the Codcaster is dope.
So this is where they put all their resources into, the Codcaster and DMZ. Got it.
Well, you can tell that they're kind of trying to take Warzone to that next level by adding this, just like with the CDL, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a smart move. It works so good too. Who is Tactical Brit?
That's actually going to be Tactical Brit on the other side, and he really showed off winning that wild
EU Ghost.
Yeah, I like that team. I like Peter. I've played with Peter. He's a good player. He's a really cool dude too. Oh,
they just poopied on swagging them.
This is a good team. Peter, Ghost, and Tactical. I don't know Tactical Brit, but Peter and Ghost is good.
Bro, look at them. DJ Mod, Z-Bait, Z-Smith, Aiden, and Raiden are all in the building right next to them.
Yeah, and then Shifty, Sage, and Biffle are right beside them.
They're all just fucking coexisting peacefully.
That's what they do, man. Just hold the building, get to end game. Placement matters. Placement is key. You get like a good couple, like 8-9 kills on the board, and you get that top 5 placements. Look at Deucemir's team, chat.
We'll see what they're able to do. Aiden, Rated, Adrian, they like their spot now, not too sure. Gonna have to fight through a ton of teams on the way to center zone.
It is good to see some of our Facebook streamers representing, because a lot of us get kind of shit on and underrated in the comp scene because we're Facebook streamers, you know? So we have Picnic, Nicole, Deucemir, all representing Facebook, FBGG.
You know just as well as I do that someone is going
Don't forget Z.
Oh yeah, and Z-Laner, the biggest one. Hey yo, good morning, Smash Baby. Hi Starla, this is the World Series of Warzone, the biggest Warzone tournament ever held. It is a LAN in London. All of these teams have qualified over the past 6 months. They got shipped to London, and now is the grand finale. It is the big stage $1.2 million LAN tournament.
The dirty work role, as we call it. I was talking to Repulse before this, who was kind of coaching them prior to the watch party. And Shifty, an incredible player, here with something to prove.
So I know I'm not playing, but if you guys know anything about me, about my passion for competitive gaming, about how I started, you know, I started in LANs. So to see all of these incredible players that I have played with and against, playing on a LAN, playing at that highest level, it gets my juices flowing, and I wanted to share that passion that I have for it, my love of competitive COD and Warzone. I wanted to share it with you guys this morning, and I wanted to watch. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to watch.
They get completely wiped. Rated able to clean it up, and now with the smokes, with the shields can prioritize that next position.
All right. Let it breathe a little bit here.
We have some more people rolling in chat. Good morning. Happy Saturday. We still have our charity stream going on. The donos are still rolling in. We have a long ways to go. We're not even halfway to our goal yet. So I know we're just chilling this morning, but I would love to still see some donations rolling in this morning. Please, everybody go donate. So the green team is fucked. They're just out in the open.
Rated team's got a good rotation in right now. They're actually in good position.
4x multiplier, and as that circle starts to close, you have to start thinking of the teams that have already put themselves in a solid position to be Team Panda.
I am kind of glad that they're doing this now, because everybody that thinks all these guys are just hackers is going to see that they're all just really good players.
Yep. And you still have people like Bad Boy Beeman and like his audience that are like, oh, you dropped 3 kills on land. Dude, you're A, first of all, you're on a LAN. B, you're playing against the best 150 players in the fucking world.
You're supposed to drop no more than 10 kills in this tournament.
If you drop more than 6 kills, yeah, if you drop more than 6 kills, you're doing good.
The top slayers on the map to make it inside the top 16, potentially top 15. Our other wildcard team potentially in trouble. Desmond falling.
It's pretty cool, right? Wait till you see the stage, the setup, everything they did to get all of these amazing players together to compete.
Break his legs?
Did he really?
No. I guess he just got put down hella fast. Oh my god.
Look at the money that was raised in one day. $3,355. Insanity. Deuce Amir's team still. Deuce is a good player. I ran into him in a solos and we teamed up and I ended up killing him and he made a viral, like millions and millions of views short of it. And all of his community, they still, that was like 6 months ago, and still to this day they come in here and they're like, hey, we're coming from Deuce Amir. His team's in 2nd place right now.
Where are they out of?
He is Latam. I'm not sure where. Mexico, I think.
It's probably Mexico then.
So will Biffles, and they're gonna have to continue. Wars and Breadman, though, still representing. We can see Joe and Co just on the right side, but look.
Told you guys Intex's team was gonna do well. They're in 3rd right now.
They are poised in position. Plenty of signal 50 ammo and just ready to take this.
I'm actually gonna put on my other headset for this because my ear is hurting and I don't need good audio.
An amazing high ground position. This is
Redman just took out Raid's team.
Zone pull too. I know it's small on your screens at home, but look at the zone pull they have. They have high ground and they've got the next zone.
Yeah, Skullface, Mayapo, and Hisoka are in the best position right now.
Oh,
yeah, but Joe came up.
Joe just died.
Yep, he climbed up and down one and then got shit on.
I wasn't gonna say hit shit off, but Joe died.
First map already, we're seeing the Battle of the Titans.
Soka was absolutely locked in those shots earlier.
I can't wait till Bad Boy Beeman grabs the Codcasters thing and like, how did this guy see this guy through this angle? That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Game-winning fight, right? If you can take the roof from them, you can potentially take the game. But now you see Jowo. Oz gonna be re-knocked by Skullface, re-fooled. He wasn't able to get back in, and now they just have to keep the lookout. We have 5 teams remaining, 13 players. We are about to experience the end.
NA versus EU champions, some regional expansion teams still alive.
Surprised you didn't have me lower than that, actually. I thought you would have me at like 20 or something.
I think we back-to-back
commentators and everything. Yeah, look, so this is one thing they added to Warzone too. We were saying the podcasting, the angles, how everybody is lit up.
On your screen, looking to make it big in the first map. Panda on 3 gets the flare off.
Wait till you see the stage.
Mexico's gonna be floating
I think Breadman's winning this. This game. Oh my god, Breadman just pissed on him. Panda just got fucking bodied.
Oh shit.
Panda just got bodied.
Limax and Breadman and Joe. I mean,
and he just got flares. You just got a flare too. Limax is a very good player. They couldn't get the flare off. Who won?
I cannot believe your North America champions somehow not only win map 1 and are excited about it, but had a
ton of kills to boot. They came here to ball out. Tiff, I asked every competitor here who their scariest team to fight was, and, well, Team Hisoka was at the top of the list.
I would be scared of Hisoka, man. That guy is a grinder. Skullface was one of the first people to ever unlock that new camo by streaming
I was on the same org as Soka. I'm just saying.
They are here in final
Neither
form,
of us
and
are on
making that
TV
roster swap
anymore.
to pick up Mayappa once again has proved that they here are not playing.
But we were
when you
on
win that map,
the
you get
same
the 2
team
times
together.
multiplier,
If
so
that
a
doesn't
massive
speak
game, let
of
alone
how
we'll let
much
the
of a
admins do the
competitor
math
I
behind the
am,
screen,
that
but
I
you'll
can be
likely
on
see
an
them near
org
the top of the
with
leaderboard. I got a couple questions in my mind, though. When you look at that leaderboard,
that
where's
speaks for
Biffle going to
itself.
be? They had 26 some odd
Look
points
at that.
going into the
Look
final
at the
15
stages.
teams. They were frying. Where's Savvy Ultra going to be? The Italian squad, the other champions from EU.
go, Soka.
They had a
Fuck yeah.
fantastic map. I saw Rocket go down inside the top 6 or so. There's a lot
Super
of teams
Soka,
that are
baby.
what if, where are we, what are we going to do? But the big question looming in my mind, Tiff, where's TBE gonna? Where are they gonna drop? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna change? Because they're in trouble. First team out, wooden spoon in hand. They got a lot of ground to make up.
Well, good thing there's 5 more matches because I can only imagine if you land
Do they have a
somewhere
scoreboard
so
for this
publicly
anywhere?
throughout any kind of tournament warming up for this, and
sure
most
if you
of
go
our
to
players,
Call of Duty,
they don't like to change things
Twitch,
up too
they
frequently.
probably have
but
it
you heard him.
in their
He said,
chat.
"Hey,
Oh,
they've got
yeah.
a plenty
No,
of
you're probably
other
right.
drops because let me just tell you, they do not
You do,
want
like,
to
They got-
collect
It's probably on
another
their-
wooden
on,
spoon.
Call of
But
Duty
once again, congratulations to Soka.
What are the
and Hill
drops for
taking
this?
that
What drops do we
can
got
talk about
here?
this all day,
Oh my
Tiff.
god.
There's so many what ifs.
Yo, that
What can
lightning
change?
rod
The makings of the
blueprint is
best
pretty
Warzone
cool.
Players in the world are the people that can think on their feet and adjust on the fly. You can have all the strategies in the world. You can have all of the practice, but what will you do here on main stage in London, Tiff? What an incredible first map of Warzone, and I gotta say, if that's how the rest of the games are gonna go, couldn't be more excited. Let's toss it over and check out that HyperX victory moment.
Spider Tiff is such a good codcaster.
He is.
Hey, you. Hi, Lindsay. Good morning. What up, bitch? Hotcakes and sausage, egg and cheese biscuit. Ooh. Hey, you. Good morning. Since we're not playing this morning and I do have a stomach ache and I just saw Lindsay in the chat.
I remember when I first started watching
short
Brent,
salad
he was
break.
only
I will be
averaging
right
like
back.
200 viewers a stream back on Verdansk. He blew up so fast.
I'll be right back, chat. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I can talk.
Let's go. That was actually really impressive there out of Skullface, just playing it patient, had the durable gas mask, and as we run back those celebrations, that just goes to show you how important it is to find those gas masks early on and be able to anchor it out. The fact that they were able to filter out Limax and Breadman there, but hey, you know, I talked to them yesterday, and they were really excited. They are the 2-time DMZ undefeated winners, and they said they came here to win.
Second place is pretty impressive, I gotta say. The big question in my mind, right? It's kills, kills, kills. How many eliminations do you have? That multiplier is gonna be clutch. Of course, 2 times for first place is massive for Team Hisoka. There's gonna be a lot of math, but there's gonna be a lot of points on the board for that team, Tiff.
I know we're queuing up an interview so we can talk to Soka, Skullface, and Mayappo, and I'm curious if Frankie has got them down on the stage, because I really want to hear, and then I want to see what's going on. So take it away, Frankie.
To be honest, Tiff, I nearly had to go over to the booth and drag them over here because they were so caught up in their victory on land that they forgot they had to talk to me. But it's all right, boys. I'll forgive you if you give me some good answers. Soka, you guys took the W in the North American World Series of Warzone Finals last year, but now you're here to prove yourselves on LAN. What's it like playing in London?
I mean, it's wild, man. The crowd is amazing. The vibes are amazing. Wagwan, London, Wagwan. What are you saying? What are you saying?
London, he's been preparing for this event by watching Top Boy. I'm going to come over to you, Logan, at Skullface on the roof. You were playing hot, you had the Signal 50 in hand. What was your thoughts in that end game as the circle was closing in and you knew you had the advantage?
Just play our lives, and hopefully I use that gas mask to get behind that.
I also a McGriddle bit.
Were you aware that you were going up
What did
against
you
your
say?
NA adversaries, Team Joe?
Zach says he's a
that
McGriddle
never
bit.
last right there. I didn't.
I like the
matter who was
burritos.
alive right there. I just knew we were gonna win, and if we
Why is the
stayed in
audio
our
off?
positions and played it well, which we did, we won the game.
Skullface, he's not giving me much trash talk. He's being very classy right now, Soka. Were you very satisfied when you heard it was Team Joe that you took out?
Say that again. Oh, Joel? I mean, don't matter who I take out, they all suck. So.
He said it
Is this
doesn't
gonna be
matter
your
who I
only
take out,
victory
they
on
all
land? Do you
suck.
feel like more's coming?
No, that's a marathon, not a race, and we're here for the long run.
Yeah, no sprint to the finish, although that was an aggressive game from you boys. I do want to come over to Mayappo as well before I send you back to your booth. We were talking yesterday about the fact that you
Chad,
were
I'm
caught
going to
up
need
in the
everybody to
Canadian
keep the
wildfires
donations
early this
rolling
year.
in.
You had to leave
Although
your
we're doing
home
low-key this
during
morning,
the
we're not doing
qualifying
sabotagers,
period.
we're not
With that
auctioning
in
anything
mind,
off. That
what's it
doesn't
like
take away
now
from the
being
huge
here
goal
on
that we
land
have to
and just
achieve
being able to blow the
this
competition
weekend.
away?
Like,
We
it's
only
good to be
have
back
2
playing,
days
you know?
left, so
Like, the tourney.
please
so
go.
nervous.
You are quiet but incredibly deadly. What's your focus like when you are face to face with the enemy?
What's it like?
Yeah, what goes through your mind? Because you're a silent assassin.
Oh, I just love playing like 1v1s. Like, I just love shooting like back, you know?
Have you got a message for anyone who wants to 1v1 you today?
I'm down to 1v1, like, you know? Because I always play against Soka.
And then who wins in the 1v1 between you and Soka?
Soka.
Soka, that's not true. He's being incredibly humble right now. But you know what? Soka's his team captain. He's got to show him some respect. We're going to head back to the desk as these boys head back to the booth to see if they can keep up this momentum.
That's it if we get another zone like that.
All right, what a game, number one, and to be expected, right? I mean, it was exciting with some early
Did we
exits
break it,
and
chat?
some big
Oh, they're
victories.
all in ads.
Hisoka saying everybody. I mean, come on with that energy Juki's had. Hisoka's been the same way. He brings that energy of I'm the best, nobody can beat me, and he brought that and wins game number one. Incredible performance. We look at the highlights, but I want to start off at the very beginning, Dandro, and let's talk about TBE and what happened.
Yeah. There wasn't very many people behind us, but we definitely probably could have kept.
Oh no, I exited out of it.
I mean, all it takes is picking up 3 kills. You know
No, I exited out of the wrong fucking
I feel like
browser. Now I have to
that
do it
row
all again.
forward is easier anyways.
Oh my God! Good job, Cupcake.
Can I pull up like closed?
I don't know.
Sniping a moving car, bro.
Yeah, that was wild. And he was like.
Chad, is there a way to bring up closed tabs? History. Where's the history?
If you type in multi-stream at the top, it might pull up the one you had up before, like in your Google search.
It'd be in my history, but how the fuck do I find my history?
I think it's. Give me a second.
Just gotta remember. Hey, listen, boys, we're chilling, baby.
Right
We're
click?
big vibing. We're big vibing. We got the first game jitters out of the way. Now we're feeling good. Y'all heard me? Y'all hear me? Good.
I don't see it.
In the top right where the 3 dots are, if you click on that, history's in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rip.
The only thing that I think we could have done differently at the very, very end was go through that.
I forgot that you have a
instead of
monitor up top.
I gotta add them all again.
We know there's gonna be fucking people over there,
There's
whether
no
it's the
way.
black side team or another team trying to row in towards
Rip.
that buy. You know what I mean? Like we knew that there was gonna be people like over in that area, and we ate gas. Like we were both already hurt before we even started fighting. So that's the only thing I think we could have done differently is on that row is go up the middle stairs rather
Oh, I
than
do have it. Okay, we're good.
the far right. That way
So
we didn't
proud of
even
you.
take we wouldn't even take gas damage or anything, and then we could just try to figure out the road from there.
So we gotta watch Pick
Good
on his
thing,
own
Chad.
chat because you can't add him to that multi-twitch.
You good, baby? Let's go, baby. Come on. We're in a good spot. We're in a fantastic spot, bro. We're gonna be just fine.
Considering you guys watch me, most of you have came from Facebook, so a lot of you have probably
Where are
watched
you
or
looking-
really
where are you
enjoy
looking to
Pick.
enter the water though, like
He's got the same earbuds as
yeah.
me.
like by towers, or like by like that. Yeah.
Oh, we have. Can we add somebody?
Wait, hold up. I actually didn't know that. Did you hear that?
What?
Agreed.
I didn't know you didn't have spawn protection with a flare. I guess I never paid attention.
How do you think it paid off?
I think for a lot of
I
teams,
never
it
knew
definitely
that.
worked out. I mean, especially
So if we
them,
see
right?
somebody
saw
get flared, we need to
how
start
Morgan
shooting him out of
and
the
Brown
sky
was
every
Joe,
time.
And then we're trying
I
to
didn't know that
grab
either.
it, but then
I
they
never
get
paid
kicked
it-
off,
I never paid
and,
enough attention.
Obviously, it doesn't work out for them.
21 eliminations for Team Hisoka, plus the 2x multiplier. I'm no mathematician. Everybody should know that by now, but I definitely think that should be first place. But don't take my word for it. We'll be tallying the scores. Incredible job from Team Hisoka and Co. We'll see if they can continue to do it. But now they got a target on their back, and everybody's going to be gunning for them. Well, that's map number 1 done. We have some more to go. 5 more games. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, map 2 will be coming your way.
Pretty cool.
Wags is over here munching on an apple.
Who?
Wags, he's just fucking devouring an apple.
Follow along on social media for all your
Whitelisted.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we don't have. I forgot about that. We are whitelisted, so we don't even have to worry about hiding our screen. It's all good though.
What's over here, man? I'm gonna put some numbers out there for us, right? Ready?
Do the Crim
Last
6.
tournament, we had 7 and 8 points. The first
Get the
two matches,
phalanges
right?
loose, bruh.
Stage 2 final. That's 15
The
points in the first two
phalanges.
matches, right?
Yep.
We went on to get 5th, even second.
Straight up.
Bro.
Go, baby. All right, I'm turning on my monitor.
Let's go. Game 1's over with. Can't do nothing about it.
Muted everything. Everybody's unmuted. Good. Screen's
It's gonna be
right.
low
Yeah,
scoring, bro.
let's go.
Like you're not gonna see those crazy games really. Yeah, literally.
Save accolades.
I think. Hold on.
We just didn't do what we were supposed to do right there.
Top 10 is
we
literally 12
hesitated.
points.
12.
We just hesitated, that's all.
We got
The
Team
helicopter was
Jason,
half
dude, bro.
HP,
Team
so I mean, they
Jason's so
literally...
fucking far.
that
Maybe I
sniper's
got
insane.
salmonella from getting that raw egg in my
Hit
mouth.
it a few times. Such y'all
What?
people.
Is
just
that
do
possible?
No, there's a whole different team with a barnacle boy.
I
that
didn't
came
even
off the
hear
hill
that
from-
fucking car, bro.
And I guess they
All of a
saw
sudden,
me,
I
and they
just
talked
turned
to
around, I
me,
was dead.
And then
I was
I
watching
jumped
You guys
off the
wanna see
train
that
and
clip, by
crawled
the way? I
and
have
ran
it.
away
I
from
was
that
like, oh,
direction.
shit, 'cause
And they
if you
chased me.
dodged
They
it right
jumped
there,
out at
that kid
white.
jumped out on
They
me.
jumped out at
I will
white.
give Joe this.
Shit
He
on
has
it.
perfect
Right,
teeth.
And literally, they chased me.
I
from
just
there
think
all
it's
the
like
way
a
up the hill.
dorky cute thing for me.
I got put
Yeah,
my
that's what
squad.
I've-
They used all 3 of my smokes, and I was trying to
Makes
get to
sense.
their
He
He does
PhD,
have nice
so I
teeth, though.
couldn't run forward.
Top of the fucking hill.
And my back with my smoke was
I
going
would have
away,
kept rolling.
so
I
I just
probably
get
might have
smacked.
been able to get out if
You
that
just
team
seen the
wasn't
good
at the
look
top
of
of
that
that
kid
fucking
was
warehouse
good.
up there.
The guy, it's the same kid I killed on my truck team. Got absolutely worked.
I worked the fucking
see my clip on Twitter last night?
Nice try, buddy.
No, I didn't see that one. I didn't go on Twitter last
I
night.
leave the camera
Go
the
watch it.
deuces.
My last
Later, buddy.
tweet.
Not losing a single gulag.
Not
Look, I
even
have
trying
a booger in my nose.
Pick it.
You want me to pick it?
Look at that chat.
30
We
minute
got
fucking put it
ooze.
there.
Don't
Just look at
forget
it.
every $1,000. So we are 665 away from another egg.
Might have to take off Red Bull.
You did enjoy it so much. But I got all that egg in my mouth, so I wonder if that made me sick.
Wait, you had an egg broken on your head last night?
How you feeling, Nicholas?
3 of them.
The fucking stork messenger.
Good?
Chug it. Can I like sip this underneath the desk?
Oh, it's such a good one.
No.
I can get Bill to
Yeah,
do
do
that.
that. Facts.
Make sure you like it too,
Well, there's
Tyler.
water, that's why.
Can we talk about how risque that is, being so close to your setup? One splash, your keyboard's done.
Fine.
Chug it.
I ain't chugging it. Now you're crazy.
Let's do this. Or just put your BRB stream on.
And then Morpheus?
That looks absolutely trolly.
No, Lucinus is the Brazil team, and then Rocket Morpheus is them.
You look like you're in so much pain.
Yeah, I went to
It was
all teams,
cold.
dude.
Rocket.
Don't put it right
Were
next
they
to
out
you.
of the fridge?
Yeah.
I mean,
And then Lucinus was our
Oh,
Or they were
yeah,
in the
yeah,
fridge.
yeah, then they dipped. I think
Put
it
your
was the
shoes
team
in
that
front
dipped
of
early. The team did, yeah, because the team that landed black side dipped early and went over to, like, our bounty was all the way over to cemetery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Wait, what do you mean?
Crazy seeing Aiden like so thin. He lost so
Were
much
you
weight.
not falling off of?
You did good. Good change.
Yeah, how did I not get traded out?
Yeah, no, I grabbed the
I
crate.
traded.
I grabbed the crate first because it was right there. You just ran by it.
Why? Bang out with pistols.
I had a gun.
he had a
I
gun.
just ran
Oh,
out.
you had a gun.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I just
Yeah.
had a gun. I said, fuck, I grabbed the crate real
Like, where we were
fast.
basically
It was
40
three
guys.
of us.
You gotta let him know.
Yeah.
I
So
let him
I'm
know.
not gonna lie.
Talking
I've
about the right
seen.
side on the shorter side of the circle.
If you
I
watch
literally
any
pulled one in
ranked
front of me. I got the
gameplay
kill.
chat,
He had a gun too, I'm pretty sure.
Pick Nick and Lovey
I made sure I had
are
a gun,
always
so
running
it's
ranked
great.
together, and I wish Lovey was in Wag's spot.
Banging out with a pistol.
I wish it was
run at
Pick
him.
Nick and Lovey
Literally
in
one
this
guy.
together.
Customs for some
Lovey's
reason is
teammates are kind of just I don't really know them.
zones.
They're not well-known
Which
competitors.
I mean, they shouldn't be because we play on the ranked play.
Wags needs a very specific team in order to be successful. And I don't know. how good the mesh is with these three.
When I first started watching them, I thought for sure they were gonna like disband, that they would fall apart.
I did too.
The dynamic between Nicole and Wags just wasn't the best. And they admitted to that on their streams. But I think they've just come a long way to like, okay, we worked well together if we do it the right way and we can do this, so let's fucking do it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing, Wags is an alpha when it comes to gaming, and he doesn't play well with alphas.
And Nicole is not an alpha, but he is the best IGL. And I think that's where they butted heads, because Nicole was supposed to be the IGL, and Wags was kind of like backseat instructing him.
He's just lamp prone. He's shot
Which
back.
Wags was kind of right in a lot of the things he said, but
Wags IQ is very, very high.
at the same time, if you pick an IGL, you can't question them, you guys. You have to stick with it.
You absolutely have to do what the IGL says, right or wrong.
You just got wet red? Wait a minute. Hey, yo. You just got wet reading this? I did.
Because we weren't.
Guilty.
Like, what are
Guilty
we
as
gonna do? We're
charged.
over here, we're flying
I'm now
around with a half
moist.
HP
Thank
heli,
you.
and we run into 2 fucking cars.
I wanted to go back
Just go
to
up the
tier.
sky.
I got my alerts working at least. I had to add a different sound.
We tried.
Hey, sexy lady.
You see the 40% of eliminations, MP5, other 20% signal.
Oh,
I mean, you
geez.
almost did. I tried.
Go
I know.
figure.
If you didn't get P8, I would have got to you.
There you go, chat. 40% of eliminations were the Lockman, 20% were the signal.
Then it would have been GG's right there. They'd have probably drove off in their fucking, they'd have drove off in the car.
Cleveland Clamerson complimented you yesterday.
Oh, he did?
I was waiting.
Yeah, he said Kick would be crazy not to pick you up as a partner.
Literally stick that thing.
He's right, though.
With how
He's right, though.
I said she's mid, but
Wow.
he was adamant. He was adamant.
In general, like if a car comes by,
Game time, baby. Game time. Game time. Lock the fuck in,
It's a
gentlemen.
big
Let's get it.
compliment from
Let's be
Mr.
great.
Cameron.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, he's never gave me a compliment like that.
Come on,
So
dominate the fucking moment, man. Play confident. Play
Can't hear me?
fucking confident.
I can now.
My deafened button doesn't work.
We know who the fuck we are. Come on the fuck on, baby. Let's be great.
I mean, I will say that it's been pretty fucking incredible holding top 5 most watched females in the entire world on a platform.
well, I mean that's the thing. I mean you're streaming a lot. You're dedicated to it. You want it. Like
Straight up. Yep.
Fucking get it started.
But just like to come from a platform where you are stagnant and invisible for over a year to a platform where you are top 5 in the past 6 months, you are always holding top 5. Like that feels so rewarding.
Pay attention.
I'm not gonna sing this lyric.
yeah, Facebook dropped. I mean they dropped the ball kind of on it.
Don't jump out.
Because I do work hard. I am consistent. I am good at what I do, and I love it. So.
Okay.
No, you are.
Absolutely no
arguments
game out of you
there.
guys. Come on, dude. No air bumpies out of you.
Fuck the air, man.
My
bro.
God.
That's
All
gonna
right.
be a bump, bro.
I'll do it for you.
You wanna fuck the air?
Yeah.
All right, chat, they're dropping in
Yeah,
for game
yeah,
2.
Alright, bro, let's get it, dude.
I'm gonna be at my son's football game watching this instead of football.
You wanna go Corey here?
Mom of the year.
Corey's house?
Yeah, maybe land up here. What do you think?
We win the Mom of the Year award, you know, once a week.
Definitely be there.
Nothing at all.
That's fine, but
Land, don't land down there. Everybody land up here on the top. There's a crate usually on the second on the roof.
All right, let's pull up
You-
the
do you-
COD page.
If you are in the Codcaster chat right now, everybody is spamming beta code to get the beta code.
Get it really
Is that what you have to
close,
do?
because if Isoga and them are
Yeah,
already
it's
starting to,
exclamation
like, kind
point
of
beta
draw
code, I
out
think.
on that kill point differential on the
Let me go do it real
leaderboard.
quick.
We gotta start now.
Well, London, get loud. Map number 2 is here. Let's see where these team drops and which team will be able to rotate out and maybe, after a bit of trouble in the early fights in the early game, find some footing.
Thank you for showing
and
me
make a
this.
name for themselves. A lot of teams
Yeah, no
trying to
problem.
do just that. There's a couple teams we want to shout out. You see DBZ on the left-hand side.
I
Take a look
got
at
you.
that circle
This
tip.
boomer's out here with
Pretty much dead
75 tabs up trying to fucking switch
They're finding that first action on to team
Well, I mean,
shots.
I was like, I need to do my good deed of the day and help out an elderly folks, you know?
To the northwestern,
Wow.
so teams that land airport, teams that land village, and then
Thank you.
Jukies
It's almost like helping your grandma cross the road.
I was gonna say, next time maybe you can help me cross the road.
I got you. I won't let
God,
any
we are
cars
the
hit
same
you.
person, I swear to God.
Gromalok, Azen, and Heats.
Yeah, it was funny. Again, I was talking to Azen literally right before we walked to the caster booth, and he said,
Right now, Tao,
hey,
it's sitting at Soka at number 1, Biffle number 2, and Amir in
It's about to get crazy.
third and fourth.
I respect the confidence. Confidence is key
Imagine
when
being
you're
separated by
playing Warzone.
0.4 of a
TTK
point.
pretty fast. That means you have to go into every single fight
losing this by
immediately
0.2
with
points.
confidence, or you're going to
I would
fall
probably go home
very
and cry, but
quickly.
then at
You're
the same
gonna
time,
swing
I'd
over
still
to
be
another
happy because I'm
fight.
leaving with a shit ton of money.
Champion yet again in a fight, and guess what? Back to DBZ, because again they are in trouble. Azen, one of our 10 mouse and keyboard players, leading the charge here. He's in trouble. They do answer back. It's a 2v2.
I love how they
They're
keep
building
reiterating
a
the
swarm
1
in
of 10
and
MNK
outnumber,
players.
Even with Clutch Bell
It makes my
already
heart
sent
happy.
to the Gulag, Z-Laner and Destroy working in tandem here just to get a little bit closer to Azen. And honestly, if they could just save at least one player with the Gulag
DBZ had some weird shit happening too right before all this.
They're gonna win this fight this time.
That will be all 3 of them in the Gulag. Destroy, Z-Laner last alive for the team, and while they wait for their member to come back from the Gulag, have won the initial contest. But something I want to ask you, Ghosh, one member of Juki's squad elected to land over by airport, completely differentiated away from the other duo. Now you can see they're actually reuniting over there in
Oh, that's
H5.
weird.
Why do you think that was?
I think they're probably trying to get not only some information, but potentially pick up a
One
third-party shot.
player, I forget who, what
Especially
team
from
they said
distance,
landed
especially if you
airport,
grab the
like
signal
way
right
away
off the ground or what have you. You can get your loadout quick enough. You can get involved. But speaking of getting involved, Jesus, Huskers.
Doggy just got fucking pissed on by...
Doggy was worried about TBE dropping on them. No, it's Huskers, it's Mutex, and it's Jesus, and it's not close. Mutex is down, Huskers in trouble. Nofo fallen. The final fight, Jesus has no problem grabbing the full team wipe, send them all
Damn,
to the
Doggy
Gulag.
and them
We'll
just
see
got
you later.
fucking yeeted out of the lobby.
He said, we're just happy to be here. If I win any money today, it's all going to my dad. The
Oh,
reason I
look,
started
again,
playing
pushed by
Call of Duty at
Almond.
9
TBE.
years old was because of him. And
Yeah,
guess who
see, that's
is
the thing
here?
that sucks.
TBE trying to play cleanup, play a little bit of trash collector, but Jesus not going to go down without a fight.
In a fight they did, but it doesn't matter.
Nice
TBE
third party.
already off to a
Huskers,
better start in a
Huskers, you gotta get the fuck out of there.
He's trying, he's laying
He
down
can't.
on his rock, he's fucked.
Able to stake away, but Nukes.
He has no
says,
plates,
no,
too.
I am not gonna let this go. You can see he has no plates on, so it's all flesh damage. Nukes just trying to play it a little safe, but unfortunately Huskers runs right into him, and to the Gulag they go.
Such a fun conversation point to see TBE starting out hot yet again, this time getting the better of their opponents. We'll see where they can go from here. After clearing their POI, they should be free and clear for a while to rotate through the mid-game and then make it into the end-game. Now let's check in with a hometown favorite, Wars, after an incredible performance from Stage 1 with their top fragger from King AJ, an incredible trio, and they had a decent Stage 2 performance. And I said
Good
this
morning.
before,
Don't
but I
forget to
wanna
keep those
reemphasize it.
donations rolling in.
I'm the old head. I'm one of the old guard. Don't forget about me. I was at
Don't
the
forget
top
to
since
keep
the
those
very,
donations
very
rolling in this
beginning.
morning.
I started competing.
Yeah, Wars has been playing for a
game
while.
before
We do have a
anybody
fun
else was,
sabotage
and,
stream planned for
certainly the
tonight,
case.
though,
We'll
so
see if
hopefully
they'll
we can
continue
make
able
up
to
some
creep
of that
up the
money.
leaderboard. Let's check in.
Bring in
Another
some of that
successful
money.
play
Come
just
on,
the outside
chat.
of Tapa.
For an amazing cause.
What a
Go
name
donate.
by Tapa.
Everybody go
They try to
donate.
stack the staircase. Tapa gonna jump out onto.
Can we end the stream with 4K?
I want to know what
Is that
audio
better?
settings they have on these computers that they just got on, because it's still better than the audio we have.
I know a lot of them did the Art of War settings on them when they got there.
Oh, did they really? Okay, that makes sense then. I need to go through and do that again. I really do.
Can you do it tonight?
Because yeah, I got you.
I don't even know how to do it.
It's
I watched
not
the video
hard.
once and I was like, I'm never, no.
Yeah, yours is more difficult due to the fact that you have a fucking
Yeah, that's what everybody
Go
said
XLR.
because
You want to check out maybe the
makes it
map
harder.
view. You want to see positioning of where all your favorite creators are at home, because we have 150 players with 150 different POVs, but Call of Duty Echo channel on Twitch has the map feed, so be able to go check that out.
It's a great shout because you're going to be able to see off to the right-hand side, even if you're not on main
Isn't it
stage.
neat, Starla?
They
Isn't
are
it? It's so cool to see everybody's different perspectives, seeing like how they run into each other.
Maybe I'll do that today after you get off. I'll go
their-
through and do mine.
Their thought waves, like what they're thinking, why they're doing what they're doing. It's cool to see every
A lot of
POV.
teams said the same. They're so happy to be here, so happy to be competing. I think some of these teams are going to surprise not only the other competitors, but also
Let's pick for a minute here.
us.
Look, I'm just happy to be here, Goj. Honestly, we've been here since the very beginning. Think back to Verdansk when all of our players started competing. Hisoka back then in the Rising Stars of Warzone here, taking that map 1 win. And all I could think about when that was happening was, where is Hisoka's dad? You know, dude's probably in the stadium going absolutely crazy. And Wars, King, AG, and Co. is kind of positioned.
Good morning, Tim.
But this is a little bit of a standoff. Wars does have the building available to them, and with Lovey and Co. on that head peak, sometimes it's best to just disengage, prioritize getting to the next circle. With that being said, it's closing in 2 seconds, and only one squad has left.
Yeah, I like this play from Wars. Of course, they lost Prodigy, which means they're down in player numbers.
I love how like Raiden's at fucking Observatory right now, getting stuck on invisible walls.
But when you're down a player, it's a 2v3.
Is that the one that I got stuck on?
No, it's a different one. There's multiple other ones there. Like, I don't know what they were doing when they updated that area.
It looks like Prodigy lost that gulag, or just completely rotate out and let them go.
Look, I'm really
it doesn't have you sub, Starla. That's why.
I start thinking about that rotation with the circle coming in at the gas at their back.
So
as we take a look at
that's one thing Kick needs to fix, is that if you're gifted a sub, right, you can't sub on your own. So when your gifted sub runs out, it won't continue on unless you sub on your own. So what they need to fix is that you can sub when you have a gifted sub, and when your gifted sub runs out, it subs for you. Because those core subs, like the non-gifted subs, are the ones that are super important for us streamers, because they don't expire, right?
Chasing one, they got him.
So the fact that you can't really
Savvy Ultra's team in trouble. Blade will fall.
Sub when
the
you
others
get
able
a
to get
sub
out, though. You see Team 2 just barely sneaking out.
right now, we only
21,
have
that's going to be
38 actual subs. Every other sub is gifted. So we have 38 active subs on the month and 159 gifted subs on the month.
Passing each other. There it is. Method Sick. Apologize. Method Sick, Cams, and Daga here.
Wags is gonna start getting into his head. Get out of there, or else you're gonna have a bad rest of the day.
Interact. And Huskers yet again in trouble. TBE is still hunting down this team, even after a restabilization coming out of the gulag. Tommy is not going to let his prey
How do I sub on my own again? Kick.com. Kick.com /cupcake on the browser. Yeah, I texted you. You gotta go to your Google Chrome or whatever it is.
3 teams have been eliminated.
Go to kick.com
We're gonna check in with the first team that was fully eliminated.
It'll
Let's
be
see
on
what
there.
Frankie's got to say on the
They
stage.
are bringing them to mobile. It just has to be
I
approved
know the
for
Polish
every
fans
creator.
are cheering them on in the audience.
Hi, Black Sabbath. Good
And
morning.
in the Team Rocket booth, I've got Zakar with me. Zakar, you got
Good morning,
really
everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's a little different here today. We are watching the WSOWs. For me, I've been competing for 22 years. I pretty much grew up in FPSs competing. So I played my first-person shooter at the age of 18. Within 6 months, I was competing. Within a year, I was competing at the highest level that you possibly could for Counterstrike. So for me, FPS has always been competitive. It's always been competing. It's always been what I thrived off of. It's what I enjoy the most.
His PC turned off.
Even when you see me, guys, pubbing, right? I'm still super competitive. I can't turn it off. So I wanted to bring a little bit of that love for the competitive side and the passion that I have for competitive Warzone to you guys this morning. So we're watching the World Series of Warzone, and like I said earlier, I didn't want to miss it. I wanted to watch it. So we're watching that this morning. But the charity is still open. I don't want you guys to forget about that this morning. Even though we're doing something a little casual, I want the donos to still keep coming in. We have a long ways to go to our goal. So please, 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 please go donate for the kids.
Maddie, who could not be here today, and they are laying it on the line, and I'm so excited to see how they perform. But so far, you've got to get out Observatory. You have Team Zeppa just ahead of them, and that's going to make things a little difficult.
Yeah, Observatory, after being demolished in their last couple updates, of course, not necessarily the favorite drop spot for a lot of these teams. A lot of nooks and crannies that people can hide into.
Look at these two teams.
Definitely one you want to rotate through because of the high ground. Let's take a look at another couple teams interacting here early. I see Tony White here on main stage, an EU team as well. He touts himself as the oldest competitor here at 32 years old. So shout out to Tony.
There's still hope for me.
There's still hope for me. One at 32,
Man's excited
chat.
to be here, and I'm sure this team
Oh Oh my God, I still have a chance. I have 4 more years.
How cool would it have been if I would have made it? I would have been the oldest by miles.
Really creeping up the leaderboard. They weren't even inside. I think they were 4th place going into this map, so they've crept all the way up into 2nd place. They've got a nice solid map.
They might have had to add a ramp for you.
Already finding what looks like 7, 8
right? I might have my own personal
really
like
their time and hold out their
yeah, that way, that way you can get up the ramp with your walker.
Right? Yeah, and like I can't figure out any of the PC stuff because I'm old, so I definitely have
You're like, how do I
get everything ready for me.
Like, how do I turn this on?
Yeah, where's the on button?
That's Ahsoka waiting, watching, and finding it. Adrian in trouble. Rated
I hate being old. I can't figure it out.
It's gonna be really tough. Adrian with no flares does have a precision airstrike available to him, but just trying to get into some cover. You start looking at the money situation. Will Rated
just go straight to that.
The Gulag? Doesn't
click on that, and then you'll have a sub button.
Back. And once you start getting into hydroelectric, there's
as long as you're logged in on the browser.
Right now on the map, we have a mobile as well, but you know those will be watched like a hawk. So Smixy, let's check in with her. Typically lands over in Rohan Oil. You said it best. They're climbing up the leaderboard, and Smixy is gobbling down, looking to get a knock onto Castillo, but attract the numbers advantage. You stack every engagement, and then you reward yourself with that durable gas mask, picking it up.
Yeah, a nice win. They're going to continue to play hand in pocket, just work together all the way through each of these buildings, clear the high ground, set up for the next rotation, and hopefully pick up a couple in the process. I believe this team, I was talking to them before, and they said they were going to run 2 signals this time around, flanked running 1 and attract running 1, and who knows, they may
so once you get
3.
there,
every single time I asked the team, they were like, we're running
Kick
1
went
signal.
live on
Then I
Kick.
asked them again, they were
click
like,
on
we're
my
running 2
stream.
signals, and now
I just got all your other text messages
and
too.
then right
I
beside
have
my
affiliate.
you'll
If you want to play or watch.
Joe squad got 2nd overall in the map. Needed a couple more kills to creep up the leaderboard. They're in trouble as well and rotating. Let's take a look at that map. They've actually got a nice, pretty clear rotation around this water if they're able to cross over.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Team 11
you gift watch this for a gifted sub. So you click on my screen, and then there's a little star-looking thing.
Everybody's kind of staring at Hydroelectric as potentially the end game.
Yeah, that's going to be
a little
really
star-looking
tough
thing.
one to get into. You have the cluster of teams that are going to be exiting out of the further southwestern side of Al Mazrah City. You can see Team Jukies have kind of stapled along the side of Marshland and carried that forward, making their way to Hydroelectric, but they will still have to cross through the open and through Team Stuwo, so that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, we got DBZ after winning their early
Ooh,
encounters.
man, I didn't get much sleep last night.
Trouble in their early encounters. They were able to answer back against Azen after map 1, and now they've got some high ground here.
What is this? This is the World Series of Warzone.
You got DJ Moss Z-Smith on the building next to you. You're not too worried about them. You
the biggest Warzone tournament that there has been. $1.2 million. Everybody had to pre-qualify, then they had to qualify. If you did not qualify, you had a chance at the last chance qualifiers. The 150 teams, 150 people, which is what? 50 teams were then full paid trip to London to compete on land.
It's going to be Tomster Bomb, and you have to play your life once you get out of that player.
150 players paid to go to London to compete on land for a chance at $1.2 million.
In particular, left in this lobby, only 7 have exited.
Good morning.
This is not where you want to start your map number 2, and especially as you see some distance there for FIFA kill. Ab was there going down on that kill feed, but Sirius Mariko, they're setting themselves up into that upper high ground engagement against Super Evan and Z Colors. Now, let me just tell you, I saw them getting their photos done yesterday, and they were here with pure confidence. They knew that this was a job to be done, and they were like, we had so much fun throughout the stages, we're gonna bring it today.
Crazy to see, look at the top of the map chat at the mini-map. How many teams are so close together all the time? You play so slow in these because one team is 3 kills, right? If you take out 3 teams, you have enough kills, but then you have to get that placement. And when you're playing against the best 150 people, look at this. Look at this. They're all just sitting in buildings beside each other because when you're playing, you know, for so much money against the best 150 players in the world, you are gonna want to hold a building. You're gonna want to play slow, capitalize each kill, make those placements, get the points on the board. If you get, say you get 7 kills each, that's 21 kills, right? 21 kills and 0 placement is only 21 points.
Team
So you
Biffle
wouldn't even be in the top 10
the
here.
Score, trying to close
You have
that
to get those
distance
placement
onto
points.
Hisoka, but Team Luki on your screen.
Hi, Ryan. Good morning.
Go to the gulag and some Semtex going out to kind of anchor down on that staircase.
You watching the
But
World Series? You
question
gonna watch
of
it
the
with
day
us?
is all these flares. It's flare.
I only have
warfare
about
here.
an
I
hour
saw
left,
two
and then I
on
have
the
to go to my
ground.
son's
Trev's
football
able
game.
to pick up another one, so anytime they run into
When I
issues,
figure it out,
he's
I'll
gonna do a
sub.
little dolphin dive 360 out of a window
Poor
and hit the
Styla.
Hail Mary flare.
That's exactly right. That flare, of course, an easy way to get your teammate back. It will pick a random teammate, but a teammate nonetheless. And at this stage, at this level of Warzone competition, you trust every single one of your teammates, regardless of the situation. Team 36 having to rotate in. That's Teeny and Levi had a chance to sit down with that squad.
Tonight
That's
is
our
sub game
Australian
chat starting at 5 p.m.
team.
Sub
And,
games
well, they really were
while
relying
I
on
am
Zeppa to kind of lead
sabotage.
the charge from an IGL standpoint and having
So we have
man experience.
sabotages from
Speaking of
standing,
Crowder, in trouble,
squatting
and
on
it's
my
Swag
chair,
answering
no headset,
against Nico,
gloves on my
against Dez, and
hands,
against Crowder, and
controller.
I believe that's a full team.
Swag just got Crowder and them out.
Back in map 3.
What's up with Swag always running into the wildcard teams?
Hey,
it was
look.
Tactical Brit
Well, I
map
told you,
number
I was watching
1,
Crowder warm up, and it
Nico
did not
Infinite,
look good.
Crowder and Dez in map number 2. Look, if that's how you gotta do it, you gotta do it. But this positioning is quite nice. You can see there's a handful of teams
It's all about the
just
confidence
around
too.
them, so they
If
will
you warm
run
up and
into
you're playing
issues
well and
from
you
the
go in here with
north and from the
full-fledged
west and the
confidence, you're
east.
gonna play so much
playing
better.
that position is key. Hopefully you've got smokes for
I
rotation.
just feel like
This is
Crowder would
for
be pretty
mix.
confident since he's been doing this forever.
Ridiculous. You just saw that the
I've
gulag
noticed,
is
like,
close.
for
No
me
more safety nets.
personally,
Look
when
at
I'm
all the loadouts
competing,
falling out of the sky. There are still 35 teams alive.
Rachel,
We're
thank you.
just now creeping into the first multiplier. So
as I've gotten better and started like placing more well,
not chance,
boost
but
my
there's
confidence,
a
and then I
lot
go in
of
and I
things
play
that
even
you
better.
need to do
If I'm
to
questioning
mitigate
myself, then
RNG
I'm
to have a chance
gonna
in the
play
final
not so
couple
good.
circles. Juki's already finding more. Look, you're gonna find kills because there's still 89 people left on the map.
I like the
going
more
into this
well
next
comment.
zone.
That was
This
good.
is the engagement
More
that I was
well.
telling you about just prior. We knew through their rotation
Circle
at just
closing fifth
north
zone with
of
80 some
Marshland, they
people
were
still
gonna
up.
run into Team Stuo, and you can see Pat Zuka
90
is able
people
to grab
still
a
up.
knock onto Juki's.
I think that's what happens when everybody literally could have their own house in Hydro right now.
Yep.
They've already
Look at them all. Look at it. Look at the mini map chat.
early rotates.
They all have their own house. They're all taking out a mortgage.
Look at all of these teams in this open area that aren't even fighting.
Teams are. You can see DBZ in the distance. You also have Empathy and Finesse and still up for
All
their
these
squad.
teams in this big
But
open
to
area
get
with
a
no
hand
like
at
cover.
Soka,
Oh,
they
wait, did they regain? No, they didn't. Okay, right, this team's out.
Yeah, I don't mind this spot by them, especially if they get that southern zone pull. They've got a huge advantage here on the edge.
Bred's
Now, they gotta
team's
clear
playing
their
really
paths.
well.
There are a lot of teams to go
Bred's
through.
on
Yeah,
6
this
kills
isn't
right
even
now.
hardly in-game, although technically it is. There's so many teams alive and so many pieces of cover they could be hiding behind. You've got to assume every single corner you check, there's going to be a team. Every single
Thank
wall
you, Rachel.
peek
Thank you for the
over,
gift
there's
to
going to be a
Starla.
team.
Thank you.
This is a multiplayer, but I think the snakes are about
All
to
right,
begin.
and Rachel coming in house. Another gifted to Lindsay.
Matches were tough, but you were like going for your SR. Well, think about being in the World Series of Warzone in endgame with 30 squads to go. We are 18 minutes into
Do
the
they
game.
have walls? No, Tim. So this is the codcaster's perspective. This is what they added to the game so that when you're watching tournaments, you can see every team. This is their, this is Call of Duty.
It is a game of space towards the end and high ground.
POV.
All right, Skullface again. This team is in such a
So
good
if you
spot,
look,
but they're gonna have
we
to
have other
now
people pulled up,
rotate
like,
in. They didn't get the
here's
zone they
eBates.
wanted,
This is
but
what he
still not a
sees.
bad
This is
spot.
what
Swag
eBates
pushes
sees.
forward, getting held by J-Tech. Colors goes big with smokes and nades. You've got to use your resources effectively to zone off the advances. If you want a chance to make the in circle, you better have smokes, and you better find them on the ground after you use them. Binzy, Boog, Stukex, underrated squad from this area, trying to hold down the other squads as well, and this is going to be a tough rotation, and Swag has the chance to have the high ground here, but they've got to win the gunfight. He can't find his opponent. There's too much smokes. He throws the flare up. They at least have a floater somehow still alive.
How did Swag not die there?
Smoke. And so
One of
little
my
time to
old
get to the
time
next zone.
subs,
in trouble
and
with the floater. Hopefully can farm
he's
a bit of
actually
those
older
multipliers. The
gentleman.
question is, how many
Was like,
kills
do they have
Yeah.
walls?
Just on the outside.
Do they have walls?
Because I'm watching the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Will come back in. Boog's able to get the full onto Swag, but it's TBE with the high ground in the tower, and you can see Boog's just checking up into the sky. Hey, what is going on? I have a signal 50, and Panda goes down. This is where it starts to be really tough towards that end game. You don't have resources. You run low on plates, and that signal 50 is a heavy hitter. It just takes one sometimes to
Spider
knock
Tip
him
is
down.
still
But
good.
Mayappo, he's stuck at Skullface, going for that
He's a good
ever-coveted high ground,
podcaster.
utilizing
Oh, look who it
smokes,
is. Hi,
and
Ryan.
This could be
Hola,
the
friends.
engagement.
Hola.
They're going to clear out this building, one of the last ones in the zone.
So you got
but
winning
Skullface,
this.
I mean, look little bit of a bathroom camper. Sometimes you gotta do it.
Not sure.
I saw a lot of Team 40 there in the kill feed. Shifty alive as well. Some of the top teams from the first map still up, but some new faces here as well.
Oh,
Sway,
I'm like, who's Ryan?
Authenticity alive.
I know who
without
Ryan
their
is.
third, but alive nonetheless.
So
Inside
quiet.
of
I don't know.
the top 50.
I don't know
We're about
every-
to see a new
Headset on.
multiplier, and Shifty
I don't know
on
everybody's
6.
name.
Here they are. They've lost Sage.
I don't use
Shifty
everybody's
and Biffle
government like some
alive,
people.
I mean, they come
continuing
from
to slay
Facebook.
out this team
I know them
is
as their
Oh, that's
name.
true. That's fair
Well,
enough.
the
I'll
other
give you
teams are
that.
frightened of them. Gonna hide out on the edge of zone with the smoke. Should be able to pick up a few more eliminations. Might have actually been able to get a buy off as well. Squad 12 goes down. That's Zungod. Tiff, we're down to the final 13 teams, and everyone biding their time.
Can I turn Ryan up to 600%?
So yeah, at least
It's
gotta be at least.
Shipping you my old night. Send me your address.
I was about to say, to be fair, he's even low in my headset.
Yeah, he's always
Yeah.
quiet.
It's just everything. I feel like I'm like yelling.
In that building. If they had any
I feel like I'm
eliminations throughout
yelling.
this game, getting
Well,
that
look
covenant
at
multiplier. Now,
Benzie or whatever his name is. They're literally like on the outside of gas station, and there's a team in gas station 5 inches away from them.
1.8, which is almost as good as that coveted 2x, but Hisoka, your map 1 winners.
I don't know. Hisoka might be taking this tournament. They're playing out of this world.
All of the stun grenades to the face, but as a duo, Hisoka and Skullface, we chop out that Hail Mary flare, and then we go in for more.
Unreal. Hisoka challenging everything. Gets the
Oh my God, Hisoka is pissing on
He just
people.
knows. Like, he has so much fucking confidence.
With the third party, but finds the team wipe. Sway.
He'll push anybody. He doesn't give a fuck.
About that one,
He really
especially
doesn't.
With flares in the sky, especially with some floaters, who knows what they'll be able to do?
And sometimes that's the
especially if they
mentality
make it
that
into
you
the
need.
top 5, Tiff. This could be
feel
another
the pop off,
monster
get that
game,
flare
and
off,
all
and
three
shit
up. Let's
out
go to
people
Team
right next to
Biffle.
you.
They've got
Utter
player
disrespect.
advantage. They've got high
Bro, I know.
Sniping out of the
yeah,
sky.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. If you have a signal 50 on the ground and nobody is actively shooting at you, you need to be looking in the air right now.
It's like pigeon hunting.
He's not paying attention. He's gonna fall to Biffle. You know that repulse check is
Look
in
at
the building.
Shifty.
And
Shifty's just
Biffle
out here by
looking to put
himself on a
show
staircase,
for them. And as
surrounded.
they clear out Sage, just capitalizing.
It helps if the team above isn't looking down on him.
It's because somebody just landed on them.
Now they
Yeah.
Well, he got a flare off.
But Shifty hits a
It's
flare.
3 versus 2
Oh my God,
versus 1.
the guy that landed up just saved them. Well, not really saved them, helped them.
Oh, Biffle lands on him. Oh, let's go. Shifty, of course. He was definitely one of my top 3. Shifty's insane.
We knew that was going to be it. The moment Soka took
I mean, I will just say this. For everybody who said Shifty cheated, I'm not going to say if he did, if he didn't. I don't know enough to say so. But to watch them compete on land and then still doubt, like, I don't know what you can say about that.
With the signal 50, just poised playing Duck Hunter out of the air is everything that I was excited
This is like the 10th land Shifty's played on, too.
Job from the trio. They've battled so much adversity as a
Carter
team.
ordered a
They had
package
so
the other day
many
on Katie's phone.
I don't
She
think
just
he
shot
ever
it today.
cheated.
Had to work through the team chemistry issues that
I don't think he
come
did
with
either.
creating this new trio.
I don't think
of
he
Slayers,
cheated.
But they found it in map 2, potentially the biggest map of the
What
day.
did she order?
The math will check out for
Rachel?
us, but a massive victory. Biffle with double digits already in map 2. They were in second place, Tiff.
I think I might get
likely gonna
loaded
be
nachos
first
at
after
the
that
football
one.
You know, you
game.
think about the roster
Oh my God,
changes
can you
that
bring
we
some
had
home?
They look
throughout the
so
stages of
good.
World
They
Series
have
of
I'll be
everything
there
on
with my
them.
golf. I'll be there with my golf cart.
Roster, but let's take a look at that HyperX
With my cupcake flag draped off the back of it.
shooting out of the sky.
Yeah, look at the little motorbikes from Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, Z-Color's going down. He's on double digits here, but he doesn't quit there, Ghosh.
I love what they did here because they knew they had player advantage and they were willing to split up to farm this lobby, Tiff. I mean, everybody at home's cheering for them. Of course, there's a lot
It
of
was
fans back in
from a
North
lady that
America,
sells
but I
soaps
saw
and chicken
a ton
eggs,
of
so we
fans
were
here
like,
as
fuck,
well
could
for
she
them.
order
Shifty
chickens?
gets the
Oh my
buy
God,
just in
imagine.
case. Now, we gotta give a shout out to our Mexico squad, Castillo and Z-Dark. They actually won the Mexico region and they went big here for top 3 as well. Biffle flies in after getting bought back. StukeX falls, and there is that victory. Congratulations to that team. I know they're excited.
Can we
You
get a
can see it
donut
on
land?
their faces, but not only are they
Any
excited,
donos
Tiff,
today?
they're gonna be at the top of the leaderboard. There
One
is
dono?
$100,000 going to the team.
One,
that wins
maybe
first today.
5?
Ooh,
Couple Couple?
Not only the money,
Couple
but
donuts?
the pride. The
Anybody?
first ever to do it at the largest Warzone LAN that has ever been seen. We talked about the 150 players behind us. 300 computers are in this building, Go. So it's starting to get a little hot. But if you at home want to watch them, go find your news creator. Maybe you want to check out Biffle's stream, Shifty's stream, Sage's stream. They're streaming live right now, so you can check out their POV.
It was soap.
Yeah, a lot of watch parties going on, and I know you called it out. The Pulse Check is losing their minds. Hector's probably jumping up and
Gotta
down.
save some for
Maybe they
tonight.
ripped the shirt off. I have no
True.
idea what's going on over there, but they got a lot of love over there on the
Everybody
on-site
donates $5.
watch
We
party.
still have
Go
money
hang
for
out with
tonight.
them
I'm just
and-
To be fair, everybody thought Biffle cheated when he first came out too.
And let's go check in right there with Frankie on the stage.
Thank you very much.
People just these hacker hunters. I can't believe they have an audience.
Wags, who is permanent banned.
As well, they should be. Shifty, what were you just saying?
But I love. So did Rara ever apologize to Wags though? Because he was like, if I don't get my account back, I have to apologize to all the people that I accused of cheating and they weren't. And then because Rara never got his account back.
Yeah, he still hasn't.
So like, you owe all the people, Nadia, Wags.
And these guys played out of their mind end game.
Talk to me about the tactics in the in-game. You're going in and out of the gas. You're playing a risky game, but you knew you had it.
I just don't trust the anti-cheat system. That's the thing. I don't know how it works or like.
And
I mean,
think it's so easy. Okay, so even if you're a good player, you're gonna be a good player regardless, right? But a little wall toggle is gonna give you that slight advantage, and it's not something that you use constantly. So it's not something that you kind of rely on, right? It just gives you that advantage when you are online.
How are you finding this?
yeah, I mean, you take any.
It's so easy
Yeah,
to
it's
fucking
not
toggle
hard.
it. You're not gonna get caught. Like nobody can see you doing it on your stream. Like it's so easy to do.
Well, my thing is, I would do. So if I was to cheat, I wouldn't even use walls. I would use the constant
Your
UAV.
team did have trouble when you got together.
Yeah, I feel like,
to take on the
I don't know, I feel like
World
walls,
Series
toggling
now
it
how
on and
you
off
managed to
just
bring
so you
things
know if
to
there's
the
anybody in
point
your
where you're
immediate
standing on
area
stage
is
with
just
me,
such an
having had a
advantage.
victory.
And it's so easy to
Oh,
get away with.
absolutely.
And like I said, it doesn't really change your gameplay at all.
Not really much practice.
So if you want to stay like legitimate as you can and still look legit most of the time when you're not walling, then that's the way to do it.
We're the
Well, and I think
we want it to be like we need a.
Well, I think I don't. That's why I would. If I used walls on my main account, like I don't think I would get banned right away because of how old the account is.
I trust my
It's
teammates.
not
I trust D to get my
in
trade.
the shadow
I
ban
trust
loop
my
at all.
Shifty, and ever since then we've been playing perfect.
You've been playing incredibly second in the first
thing
drop of the
that's
day.
crazy,
now
though, is
you've
all
got a
it takes
victory to your name.
is one
Do you
slip up,
think you're the
one
best team
thing
of
to
the
get you
50
caught, and your career is over.
My team is probably up there.
Your
I wouldn't
entire
say we're the
career
best. We still
is
got a lot
over.
to work on, but I know for a fact when
That's why I think a
everything
lot of them
clicks,
don't
like
do
how
it.
we played that last
They
map
would
where
not risk
our
it for
comms
that.
are still crazy, but we still understand each other.
Yeah,
and we still
I
trust
agree.
each other's judgment, and we play it perfectly.
Well, your trust is well founded. Thank you so much, London. Give it up for Team Biffle.
All right, game 2 is done. What an exciting ending once again with a new, fresh winner. Will we get back
Gotta
to
be
back?
so dope
Well,
playing
maybe
one of
so,
those.
but we haven't got it
All the
just
energy
yet.
in
I've been
those.
there. Look, it didn't look like quite like this when I competed, but same dynamic. And imagine, right, being in this position with thousands of people watching you, and you're the only female team on the fucking floor. Imagine how many eyes are on you.
And one of the things is that
How big were the PCs back then?
Giant. We would take our own monitors. Trinitron, Sony Trinitron.
Oh, let me look this
21-inch
up.
Sony Trinitron. Thing was like a fucking dinosaur. Huge, heavy, like 200 pounds, and I'm not exaggerating.
A Trinitron everything. Okay, that's a fucking TV. Everything.
Yeah, well, they made monitors. I remember I spent more on my monitor back then than I did on my PC.
Recovers just long enough to run into his Soka.
I can still buy you one if you want to relive your glory days.
I actually have one in my
$124.
basement.
Oh my lord, get her out of here.
I have an old, so at one of the LAN tournaments, I won a PC case. And I kept it. It's pink, like it's customized, it's super dope, and I kept it because I was like, you know, what if I want to build a PC? So when I was building my PC, when I started streaming, I sent the picture to the person that was helping me. I was like, can I use this? And he was laughing so hard. He was like, nothing is gonna work in that shit. What is that? Throw it in the dumpster. I was like, seriously, it's just a case. Like, you can't fit stuff in there. And he's like, products don't even work in that kind of case anymore. Like, nothing will go in there.
Talk to me about this in-game. I mean, this
They stopped making that case in '95, Cupcake.
Shifty, Sage, and Biffle. Huge thing that was a little bit minor. Shifty hit a flare to, I believe, get one of the other players back in. And we just see Biffle pick up that sniper and is going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you hear them speak in.
You try to buy the game on a floppy disk.
How they believe in each other and all of this, but I was speaking to Repulse himself.
They were CDs.
Load programs off like MS-DOS.
I remember Counterstrike was like a 6-part CD you had to do. Like you had to install the first CD and then the second one, and you had to do 6 of them.
And it took off all your fucking computer storage because they only had like 1 gig back then.
1 game on your PC, that's it.
I didn't even have enough room for Roller Coaster Tycoon. Fuck.
Team Diaz Amir representing Mexico, Castillo, and Z-Dark. Like they have been coasting silently in that 4th place spot.
Look at the energy. Could you imagine like winning one of those
4th
games?
place is big for them because we talked about our expansion region. They're outnumbered. 21 NA, 20 EU. You only got 9 expansion regions. We've already seen Japan make an impact, and now you're seeing Mexico with 2 teams make a big impact. And that's what I was saying. Like crowd wasn't getting loud.
Pretty cool, chat. Pretty cool. I do get goosebumps watching this shit. I know you guys might not love it as much as I do, but you love
24
me.
kills. Good shit.
You know that I love to compete, and
that's a good
to
team.
be able to share that love with you guys.
It's a really good team.
I think a lot of what makes me a special content creator is my history, right? My history in gaming.
Looks like he's 14.
And everything that I've experienced over 22 years of competitive first-person shooters. So to be able to bring that side out and like share those experiences with you guys and show you what makes me special and what makes me different is a really fun opportunity for me. So I hope you guys are enjoying it.
And he is making some magic happen.
Why are all these streamers showing the code?
Warzone tonight. Sabotage is on the board.
I'm loaded into one of their games. I'll be right back.
You gonna play in some games tonight, Ryan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sabotaged.
Awesome. Those are always fun.
It's not 2v2s, right?
No.
Oh, damn it, I was going to land in and kill you every time. That was going to be my sabotage.
I have like got to stand while playing, got to squat on my chair. No headset, we have controller on there, we have gloves on my hands on there, no glasses is one.
HyperX is the official peripheral partner of Call of Duty.
What do you look like without glasses?
The World
You've seen me
Series
without
of
glasses.
Warzone Global
I think
Finals.
that's what was when you had to swap
So, it's
hands
the
on
solo
keyboard
YOLO
and mouse.
Drop into the
Yeah,
game
that was
with the
impossible.
essentials, including
What,
the
you
Red
played
Matrix
lefty?
MR Blueprint,
Yeah.
the solo
Do people
YOLO
play
Mirror
lefty?
Blueprint,
Is that a
yeah,
thing?
Very
animated
rare. I
calling
think I
cards,
know
emblems,
maybe
and
2.
more. The pack is available using COD points. Visit the in-game store now.
I guess it wouldn't be that hard to set up. You just got to rotate all the inputs.
You got to tell me who your teammates are. My teammates, I'm sure you guys already know, but I'm with Oki and Wiz, the boys.
People looks like he's 14 too.
On the stage, front and center.
He dyed his hair pink.
Well, FIFA started in a shed,
last night.
right?
Okay, sure.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Both of them were,
He had his gaming setup in a shed.
Enjoying,
And he just got like an actual setup, what, like in the past
We've been playing together
9
so long.
months?
So
He
you're
like got a
comfortable,
stream
you're 30
room?
minutes outside of your house. Yep. But you're not in your shed. Talk to
Yeah,
me a
so
little
you're not
bit
in your
about
shed.
it. Okay, why the shed? Originally, I'd be sitting playing in the front room, 60-inch TV, and you can't really sit playing a tournament
Out
for
of the
money.
shed,
You've got your
Harry.
little brother walking through, drying his hair out the shower. Didn't really have the room for a setup, so my dad just like took every penny he'd saved, built a shed in the garden, got me out there, put some internet in it, and just went from there. You know.
His dad saved all of his money to build him a shed.
Expert, right? Oh, 100%. And so as such, we're gonna actually have you rate some sheds between 1 to 10. We're gonna start with this nice shed here, FIFA. Lovely. It looks a bit like mine actually. I'm not gonna lie. Sure. I'd give that a solid 9. Okay, so how about this shed? What do we think about this? I love that shed, man. I'll give that shed like a I'll give that one a 7 because it is wall bangable. What about this shed? Yeah, that's prime real estate.
It's
actually.
wall bangable.
I'll give it like a 5. Okay, great. Okay, this shed, this is a fun one. You've got some tools that you could potentially use in this shed. What are we thinking? Funny story, actually. My dad loves flowers, and there's a lot of flowers outside the shed. He likes to decorate, and my house only has 1 bathroom. So if someone's in the shower, the flowers become the toilet.
Can't say I've never done. I can't say I've never done that.
My son loves it. He's like, oh, you're in the bathroom? Hold on, let me go outside to pee.
The boys, I think you've got a great.
Yeah, like that's what I would do at my parents' house. Like if they were both in the bathroom, backyard's my fucking pisser.
He loves it. He gets so excited. Oh, let me go pee outside.
No, come on.
Hi, Katie. Good morning, baby.
Final shout outs to the Shed Gang. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Obviously, shout out to my daddy. He's my #1, my best friend, manager, dad, obviously. Shout out to the Shed Gang, supporting me every day, getting me here. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't be without you guys, so thank you very much.
The Shed Gang.
I'll see you guys out there, hopefully put on the show.
That's what he calls his community chat, the Shed Gang.
SG4L.
All right, Todd, I got about 30 minutes, and then I got to hop off and go to football, and then I'll be back tonight for sub games. I got to make a sabotage list. Can somebody make me a sabotage list?
2 maps down, about to hop into map number 3, which means that will be our halfway point. So
Dude has a cock on his head.
Isn't doing too well. Get loud for them, because they need your
If somebody has a pen and paper ready, I can start listing them off, or like a notepad.
It's a pretty good sized crowd.
As well as Dandro, today has been wonderful, right? 2 maps, 2 different winners, but some heavy hitters starting to rise to the top. Now, I want to give a shout out right to one of our great teams who makes
Starly, you
Comcast
can.
everything
It's
that it is.
it's
And that's our
the
B-Nox team who's constantly
Call of
giving
Duty
updates
on
and
Twitch.
upgrades. So B-Nox for the Codcaster, that's who you can thank. I'm not gonna lie, Codcaster is like, it's beautiful.
They have
It
what?
is a beautiful
Oh, it doesn't
thing.
tell me
We're
on
able to
here.
see
They had
everything.
60,000
Without a
people
doubt, it's
watching.
time now to
Oh,
see
right now,
our standings. I gotta know who's in
98,000.
first place. Enigma,
98,381 people watching this right now.
Top here, 76 points after
You got
2
me?
maps.
Okay,
Big thing, though,
gloves on
44
hands.
eliminations. So one of the things at the end of map 1, I was a bit worried that maybe they'd
No headset.
going too aggressive, getting a lot of eliminations, and then not placing too well. They fixed that in map 2, and they're going huge
Standing.
right now. Massive gap over the rest.
Squatting on chair. No glasses.
Hey, thank you so much,
Controller.
Reflections. That's right. Map number 3, almost halfway through the first 6
No
maps of the World
comms.
Series of Warzone, which means we are that
We'll be
much
right back.
closer
We're just waiting
to
for the
that
maps to
solo
rotate.
YOLO 100K
And then any other
prize,
ones you
guys.
guys could think of to add onto there.
London.
They're dropping in. I'm surprised they're not showing it.
No, they wait until they're dropped in.
I'm excited.
Oh, got you.
You're right. We're almost halfway done.
I don't know why. It's not like anybody's stream sniping.
We have $600,000 to give away.
Who wins
today.
the solo yellow?
Maybe not giveaway. Maybe it's earned. But let's take a look at this next drop. Map number 3, and Cam's first out of the plane. We'll see if that bodes well going into this map.
A very similar plane line to what we witnessed in map number 2.
Ghost
So
Wait,
teams
thank you
in
so much for
Acton
these
Village
7-month
Airport, they're gonna
resubs.
have
7-month subs
priority
coming
and even
in
over
in the past
coveted
week. Thank you
H5
so
where
much.
Juki's typically lands. He's got history there, competing from that POI quite some time.
We'll go make some
Celebrates a lot
eggs.
of quick cash, but let's jump on
I'm gonna
board
eat
with
a PB&J before I
PBZ
go.
out towards airport.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
hungry.
mind you, they had initially won this contest in map number 2, so they're looking to pick up a couple more
I had
eliminations.
the best Chinese food last night. I got kung
Early
pao
contested
chicken.
spot since the very beginning of this tournament. Azen versus DBZ. A fun fight, a difficult fight, 2 really
Definitely
good
gonna need
teams.
a Red Bull.
And the question is, are they going to interact
It's
again?
just
Are they
Call
going to
of
try to push
Duty.
each other, or are they going to grab their loot
Literally
and move
Call
on?
of Duty.
It looks like a lot of the same. Both teams think they can win this fight every single time, and so far it's 50-50.
Look, you just got to go on confidence. You said it yourself. Goes confidence is key, and we need to have a little bit of consistency here because with that fight at the top of the leaderboard starting to get incredibly close now, just 15 points separating Team Biffle
Hi,
and
Mango.
Team Hisoka. Everything is going to need to matter, and Mutex, Jay, starting off to an incredibly strong round here. There are 3 squads nearby. Team Savvy Ultras just north of this trio of Chaos. Sirius and Moriko, they need to stand
I
back.
got 30
but
minutes and then I
Huskers
gotta
Mutex,
hop
they were
off.
able to get the high ground here at Observatory.
Yeah, again, this is a spot
Gotta
that Huskers
change.
Scrambled or over
and
easy?
go to the
into
bathroom.
since the very beginning, right? They actually
I'm
contested
normally
each other,
an
I believe, in
over
stage
medium
1, and then
kind of
they
person,
came
but
together for the
I was
LCQs and
actually
made this
thinking
kind of a
about some scrambled
hodgepodge
eggs
team,
this
and
morning.
they've played together before, but not a ton. And
Scrambled it
Jesus
is.
is an
With lots of
incredible
pepper.
third add into
Scrambled's
this.
easier.
Mutex and Jesus had a little
Scrambled
bit
is
of him as
significantly
well.
easier.
Jesus actually went and hung out with Mutex, so they've got some chemistry.
If I break a yoke, I just throw it away.
Sirius goes big and finds Jesus from distance to take it to a 3v2. Huskers and Mutex
I
likely
could be
going
able
to
to dip my
rotate out
toes in
here.
the yoke.
Me
Looks
too,
like they actually
but
might
I
be
don't like
splitting.
any of the
Mutex
white
might
gooey
not
stuff,
see
so
that
it has to
there's
be
no
over
red
medium.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
this could
Got
be
any,
a
like,
very difficult
mucus
fight for
stuff,
Mutex
I'm
to
out.
take. Sure, he has high ground, but 3v2, a streak landing on your head. What are you going to do?
Mutex still has high ground, but he is going to be forced off of the roof. But when you have such good ground loot off drop, CPA is able to grab the down and finish onto Mutex, sitting into the gulag.
Good morning, Rapper. Good morning.
So Hunters Co., you know they had such a long journey to get here, and so far have run headstrong into resistance. But Nico,
probably cold out
Crowder,
today. I'm probably gonna have to wear a hoodie.
Dez, your wild card winners out of NA, starting off really strong, just on the low ground, trying to dolphin dive behind cover, so Nico can get back into with his team.
Yeah, that CPA team, that's our Asia expansion region team. They play extremely aggressive, so it makes sense they like Observatory.
Okay, Crowder, phase up here.
Take a look at Crowder.
Morning, Al.
Maybe not the signal, but we'll take it. Whatever
I'm
you
tired
got
already, and I'm not going to
down. That's going to open up a pathway moving into the next building. Potentially could move into this fight. Still a very difficult
Might
fight
need to be
push
a
up
two
on.
Red Bull
This
kind of
could
night.
be one of those fights, Tiff. I got to sneak the word in at
Tom's
least
in
once
Spanish? We could do that.
This is a quagmire fight. They're going to be fighting this fight for a
Yeah, all
long
the weeks.
time. And
It is a pretty funny
sometimes
one.
that's good, but most of the time that's bad.
Do
you might sit here
choose
and
my
fight
loadout
the
as
same
well.
team for 5-6 minutes, while a team like Hisoka's already wiped
Espanol
2 full
comms,
teams
por
and then setting
favor.
up for their in-game.
Great to see Goat and Co. able to call in
So
their
tired to go back to New
loadout,
Orleans
but Dez
late this
able
morning
to
football
apply
game.
the
My brother
pressure
lost
with the
20 to
ground loot
50.
thrown in.
Oh
If you're
no.
going to get a ground loot weapon, getting the one with at
That's
least
why I have to
50
hop off
rounds
here
in
soon.
the
I gotta
mag
go
is
to my
gonna be
son's
nice. It's
football
gonna be
game.
allowing
What about
them to put as much
190 for a
pressure
whole
as
game?
possible. But you're right, this fight isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
But being able to whittle
That was a
down your
good one.
enemies, get all the plates out from them. But if they had one PA, one missile,
I'll take it. That was
everything
a
would change the
one-time
tide of that
special.
engagement. As you can see,
Yeah, I'll
Raiden
do
and
weird at
Adrian
that.
on the rooftop, trying to take down CZR, but it's going to be one, but it's going to be another, and he drops him right in the IGL. Able
I'm
to
tired.
capitalize on that and immediately fly in.
Yeah, this is a great elimination because his team can do nothing about it. CZR goes
Actually,
down,
slept
but
last night, but I
answers
woke
actually
up
from a
with a
third party.
pounding ass headache
Z-Smith
in
comes
my
in from
eyeball.
behind and wipes his former teammate. Aiden
Woke up
sent to
with
the
a stomach
gulag.
ache.
Z-Smith, E-Bates, DJ Moss on the hunt, and
I was wondering if it was the
knows
wings
they're
I
coming.
ate.
Look, if anyone's going to do it, having
I
it
did
be
get like
Z-Smith
a
is pretty
good
nice
bit
when
of
you think
egg
about
in my
the
mouth when they
storylines that
cracked
he
them on my
had
head last
going
night.
throughout the stages of World Series of Warzone. Kind of came out of a semi-retirement, and he always knew.
But I think with
have so
salmonella,
much
it
to
comes with
prove.
not
And
just like
knowing how many
stomach, like
tournaments
it's like
Z-Smith has won
full-blown
throughout the
puke,
history of
shit,
Warzone,
diarrhea.
having
You can
him say
eat raw
I'm an
eggs,
underdog
though.
is kind of
You
scary
can,
because we
but
talk about everyone that
still
has their own
definitely
stories
have a
and
very
what they
high
have to
potential
prove.
of getting
Z-Smith,
salmonella.
You know, this is the stage to do it on.
That's
Well,
what somebody
we've got
said
Reaper, we've got
on Twitter the other day. I
Diego
fucked
Soros
around and
and
found
Loggy
out,
on
didn't
your
believe in
screen.
salmonella, ate raw cookie dough, and now I'm
Loggy
fucking
looking for an
dying on the
elimination
bathroom
here.
floor.
Loggy
Yeah,
actually
wait, hold up. I've been risking my life eating raw cookie dough, yeah. It's just so good, though. It's so
What
good.
he's able to do,
I like cookie dough ice, but that doesn't count as the same kind of raw dough, right?
No, and my daughter makes edible raw cookie dough.
Wait, there's such thing as edible cookie dough?
Yeah.
You see all the smoke.
I actually am sponsored by a brand that sells it.
How do you make edible cookie dough? I need to look this up.
In my opinion,
Yeah,
to
Google
push,
it.
but Hollow, he's
I'll have my daughter send you her recipe.
A different angle
Thanks.
onto Lage. Not able to capitalize. Here we
Yo,
go.
Colio, what's up? Good morning.
Yes, it's a 2v2, but it's gonna be.
Look at all these body
goes
weight
down.
and shit, though. They'll eat like a dozen raw eggs for breakfast.
Hey, Hallow
Drink out of a
was in my
measuring
chat
cup.
the other day, Tyler.
Who was?
Hallow, remember he was saying I have weird movement?
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying that.
But he was like, he was a top 250 player. He didn't tell me he was a fucking
Back to Observatory.
World
Tiff.
Series
Look
of
who's here.
Warzone.
Hisoka on main stage and trying to hunt down this Asia qualifying team.
Which one is it?
Serious.
Hello.
Mariko looking to answer back, but down on the low ground. This is going to be a tough fight to win, and they actually might just take the tunnels out.
Sometimes it's best to actually prioritize the disengage. Mayapo, though, already has the high ground. They've got loadout weapons. They're utilizing the buy station here at Observatory because you start to think, wow, this
I mean,
POI
so
is dead
you can
near
watch
center
them
of the next
individually.
zone. Where
Like
do
I
you go
have
from here? You wanna
multiple
wait and
pulled
see, 'cause
up
typically they
through this
are
website called
in that
Multi-Twitch.
endgame with some of the
But
best
if you're watching
positions,
the World
and
Series of
similar to what
Warzone,
we
it's
saw
just
out of
whoever they.
Biffle and Sage from map number 2, just being able to
Yeah,
get to
she
the
just
end
has
game
a
and have
stream
player
pulled up.
advantage.
Their loads are so
Nice.
fast and easy to
Invaders
make.
Like I can pull up
sway,
Intex here.
on the main stage here, already with 2 eliminations and
Ebates.
Crown in the gulag.
Yeah, those are two teams that I was talking to before the broadcast.
You can
They were
just
like,
you just have to
nobody
pull up
knows
their
us,
own streams
nobody
separately. They're
respects
all
us. We're here
streaming
to
on their
prove our
individual
name,
platforms.
Prove our worth. So
And then,
excited to
like,
see if they're
I
able to do
have,
that here on main stage against some of the best
I've got
Warzone
Pick over here on
competition
Facebook.
in the world. See TBE sneaking out of that
I
fight.
just like to be able to see all the
Everyone's still
perspectives,
biding
though.
their time. Now we have seen the first team fully eliminated. Question
It would
is
have made
Who
Toxie
is it,
friend?
Tiff?
What about me?
49 teams alive, and
I like to see
many
the
of our teams, if
codcasting
not all of our
overview. Like,
teams
this
that
is
are
really
at the
cool
top
for
of the
me.
leaderboard still up. Team Biffle, 48-point victory, and now a little layer cake action. You'll love to see it. DJ Moss.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
A fun fight
Happy
against
Saturday.
Jomo's
Thank you so
squad,
much for
seemingly with
tuning
the
in. We are just watching the
advantage.
World Series of
Sneak out
Warzone
of
this
there,
morning, but we
Limax.
are
Not
still
sure he's able
live
to
with
yet.
our charity stream. We have the rest of today and tomorrow to raise nearly $4,000, $4,140. So we have a long ways to go till our goal. So even though we're just chilling today, I would love for you guys to stop by and donate. Even if it's just $5 this morning to keep those donos coming in, keep it climbing. We are working alongside the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation this weekend to raise awareness specifically, but especially as well funds for kids and teens with brain tumors and their families.
Yo, I'm actually sneaking
head over there,
up on
donate,
them.
#donate in the kick chat will take you directly to the donation link.
He's gonna go up too. No shot.
Wow, that was ballsy. You get put down so fast.
That's a bold strategy.
Gets the self-revive up, but eBay should clean that up, no problem. Limax sent to the gulag.
You get crepes?
Nice try, buddy,
okay.
but not enough.
Okay.
See if we can get back onto the map. Let's go to
I'll take
the
some
team at the
special
top
crepes.
here as we
Can they
try
be
to
like
get a little bit of some more
stuffed with cream
information.
cheese
We always
filling
talk about
and
how
strawberries on
information is
top?
key, and there's a ton of ways to gain information.
Now we're
Definitely
getting
interrogate a
picky.
player if you're relatively safe, and it'll give you a live ping of the enemy teammates, so you can kind of focus that out. And Biffle gonna join in. You can see Shifty from that engagement is able to grab a gas mask. They all three have self-res as your map 2 winners.
That's how we do it? Hell yeah. On my way. I'm on my way, Mango.
Just that as Sage sets sights onto Morpheus. You know, their journey throughout World Series of Warzone was really tough. Even Goes, you cursed them once when they were on the building trying to get into the World Series of Warzone Global Finals. By
We haven't really seen much of
point,
Deucemir's
Goj,
team,
that
and
was
he's
a
in
full
3rd
elimination
place.
on Juki's that they didn't get. So now here on the stage, in person, on the Global Finals, they are going up against a massive Titan, and Zakar cannot get away.
Yeah, I wonder if this is what happened last map. We had a chance to interview them, right? They went down first, and they
No
get
surprise
wiped here
to see
again.
that.
I think they're full out of the lobby. Team Rocket can't catch a break, and it's because of Team Biffle going big, grabbing their early eliminations. They have a system, Tiff, and it's working.
Speaking of systems, Crowder, Nico, and Dez, the way they're able to stack buildings on the outer, looking to pick up eliminations and not necessarily worry about playing that center of zone, which is an aggressive way to play, and I respect it, but already pulling up 1 elimination, 2 gas masks, but Dez, no plates to their name, but a Signal 50 in hands. Of course, I would expect nonetheless for Crowder to be the anchor running it, being able to kind of control the method of the madness, and 10x squad rotating in, just parachuting down. They're going to run into Kong, but they're able to get a knock into a full, cleaning and fighting their way in.
Strunk is in trouble, and it's a nice knock, but Solitude, not sure you're going to be able to do much here. If you're Crowd, if you're Nico, you need these eliminations. Again, a team that traditionally plays in-game well, but it struggles to find a ton of eliminations. Of course, they won the wildcard map, which was the one and done. If you're the last team standing, you make London. They made it in the final moments. They've been practicing for a while now. And let's take a look at our map view. Of course, you can take a look at the map view as well with the Call of Duty Echo Twitch channel. Go check it out if you want to see that view. And it's a fairly central zone. It looks like Observatory is still inside the zone, so you know Hisoka's happy about that one.
Crowder and them, they pick up another. Tommy going at it against Intex in the kill feed. So offhand, you have to think about the rotation of where we're moving to. The teams at Observatory will have that eastern side priority, but for the teams coming in from Village, Shireen Pass, they are going to have that high ground disadvantage as you climb up Observatory. And just like the end game in map number 2 is going to be Hydro, with other teams that are all congested, they're rotating out of it. But Team Savvy Ultras on your screen, 47 squads remaining here on the outskirts of Village, one of those teams that will have to rotate through Observatory.
Better run.
Yeah, they had a nice start in the first map, but couldn't really catch a break in the last one, and seemingly a little bit of a blender earlier. Heard that maybe Savvy Ultras even lost his gulag, but got bought back. There's a ton of ways to get your teammates back, so make sure you can do that, and of course to have player advantage. It's necessary in these moments, especially playing outer zone like Gooey, Glapson, Goat, DJ. Blade actually in trouble from Aiden. Would love to check back over to that fight and see what's happening. Here it is.
I wonder if it's cold outside. It's sunny out.
They split up Blade from Vortex and Savvy Ultras and took care of
I feel like it's a hoodie, a football hoodie kind of day, chat. I hope it is. I'd rather be like perfect temperature with a hoodie on than be hot sweating watching football.
EU. See if they can do it again. Rated on low ground. Aiden mounted up, looking for an elimination.
Yo, ready to kick
Oh,
that kid.
Savvy, the bait and switch. Here's the deal. Aiden was able to suppress fire for Rated, who jumped down, went for the
Yeah.
buyback onto Adrian, but unfortunately will lose their life in the meantime. But Aiden with the flare will be able to bring them back, but the same goes for Blade. He was immediately
Crazy
brought
though.
back by his teammates, but chalk
It's
it
crazy though.
up. Aiden
Sometimes
not
like I
able to
watch
get
these
the
people,
down
right,
there,
and
but
they're
they
like
know, and
the
there's
best
a
players in
medic
the
vest
world, and
on
some of them
the
are really
distance.
good.
So we
And
talk
then
about
I
the
watch
different
them, and I
vets that
watch
are
them
available,
like
able to
their
grab
aim,
a
and I'm
gas
like,
mask, and some
my
teams
aim is
will
just as good, if
filter
not better,
through
as these
those
guys
different
sometimes.
types of
Like sometimes
vests
they're
where,
off, and
hey,
they're
if you gotta hit the
not
res on
hitting
a
their
team, you want
shots.
the
And
medic,
it's
you want a
like,
quicker res, but they've got comms, they've got stealth, and
okay, you're
Aiden on
good,
the
but
rooftop still.
I'm not good too.
Let's take a quick listen in with Team Aiden and hear some of their comms. I know the team at home are gonna love this, and the people in the stadium might be booing them.
Maybe like that little building.
They're in a bad spot, Aiden's team and the Blades
This
team.
is not like multiplayer. This is a Warzone tournament, a trios customs tournament. And so this is the
They have a
COD-caster
full team
perspective,
holding
which
them
we
from
actually
above.
have
That's the issue.
access to as well.
There's a couple
But if you
right
go into a
middle zones,
customs
so it
match,
depends
you can
on
go
which
in
side
as a
of the
COD-caster,
center.
and you can watch
Yeah.
it as this POV.
Oh, Rated and Hated
so
went somewhere else.
spectator
Okay, so they're
slash
okay.
COD-caster POV. Which is really cool because you can see all the teams, you can see
Aiden's
them lit up
fucked.
on
He
the
just
map,
needs
you
to
can
get
see
kills
what
out of
each
this.
team is. They have their team numbers,
Which you should be
indicating
able
which
to,
team is
but
which,
I don't
and
think
their
he's
colors.
not gonna be able to
Really
get
cool.
that
Calm
kill.
and
That sucks.
collected is what Aiden and Rated are always. The Cheddar Brothers
No,
having
so
played
like
together
this
for
is the
years
Call of Duty
now,
channel.
and
If you
well,
go to like
a lot of cheddar.
Ebates,
Hundreds of
this is what
thousands of
Ebates
dollars
is
earned, not between both of them, but singly. Each of them having
just a
earned
normal.
well over $300,000.
The only way you can
and
get that view
trying
is
to add
if
an
you are
extra
a COD-caster,
$100,000
not
on
actually
top of
playing
that
the tournament or
here
anything like
today.
that.
You can see the map increased view on your screen. You can see all the teams having to rotate in. Observatory outside of the next zone. We are headed over to Saeed City.
I actually think it's crazy that Aiden's still alive down there. I don't know how the team above isn't holding him.
Which is nice here for them at Observatory because you can kind of parachute off onto the other side, but you're going to run the risk of going through the river. If there's anyone that's going to have a beautiful advantage in that next zone, it's going to be the teams that have made it already into Saeed City that have the ultimate high ground. But you can see
I got my
from the distance playing
Twitch
on the cliffs outside
kick
of
alerts
Observatory.
to finally
And there
work
goes
because the follow
Kong,
alert was not
1-2
working for 3 days, and it finally is working
We knew
today.
that was going to be the issue with the signal 50, but for another issue,
I had to
it's
change the
fact that
sound because the sound that I had wasn't
taking on
available
Tony
anymore
right
for
now,
some reason.
for everything they've
So
been
now
going
it's,
through early
hey,
game, their
sexy
ability to regain
lady.
is exponential.
Yeah, I've been very impressed
Yeah,
with
this-
Huskers' team's
I gotta try
ability to
something. Mine hasn't worked in like
stabilize.
3
Seen
months.
them hunted down time and time again from TBE, and yet all three are alive and trying to take this fight from potentially multiple angles.
just
We'll
choked
see if
on
they
an
can
egg.
get a couple jump spots up, or they're just going to all push up together. Sweezy's team, of course, has the advantage here, being that they have the high ground.
It has pepper on it.
It is looking nice,
If
right?
it take too long here, Tiff,
Day
I'm worried about a
one,
third party.
we
There's a
raised
ton of teams close by that could potentially do it. Here are the jump spots I was talking
$3,355.
about. Looking for
Day
any
one.
angle
So
they
we
can
still
get a chance
have
to shoot through those windows
tonight's stream and then
find their
tomorrow's
prey. Speaking
stream.
of prey, Clutch
That
Belt,
being said, we only have 2 more streams after this one to raise
but certainly not one you're happy
100.
Yeah, but Skull on 0, and we're already on
Still a
circle
long
number
ways to
4.
go.
And the issue
But,
with that being is they need to
damn,
be
am I
able
proud
to
that we've raised that
maintain
much
the
already.
pace that
Insane.
Team Biffle has set. Yes, they won map number 1, but Team Biffle answered back in map number 2, and now well into map number 3. Biffle is just extending and capitalizing on that lead that they've already
Charity
created
channel.
and shifting.
They should have,
the former member of the Stage 1 roster
feel like they
with
should,
Soka and Skull,
like they're well
finding
aware
so much
that
success
I am
here alongside Sage and Biffle.
Is that Carter?
Yeah, this is a
charity
tough
streaming,
one.
right?
did
I
just see,
feel
think it was
like
Savvy Ultra's
if they
team
know
that was full
somebody's
wiped out of
doing a
this
charity
map,
stream,
so
they
not
should
gonna
be
a
on
great
the
one. We
front
just
page,
missed out on the
or at least
multiplier. We're
featured
just
in
now
the
inside
category,
the
you know?
multiplier. Shifty and Sage are missing one, so they're going to play patient here and hopefully just pick up a couple picks as teams try to rotate in. There's Castillo, one of the other teams, fantastically performing today from Mexico in 3rd place going into this map with Deus Amir, a team that a lot of people were watching out for. But there was
so it's all over my
Shifty
social
split.
medias, and I have some of them following me on social media, and I've tagged them multiple times on the like live tweets.
So we'll see what they can do in this map as Ahsoka continues to
I mean,
push
maybe
the
they
equation,
haven't seen it.
continues to
Hopefully,
push
maybe
the pace.
tonight
If
we
you're
could get
dictating
featured. That'd
pace,
be pretty
usually
cool.
you're on top. The problem is when the team's on top of you,
I've been
you're
waiting
gonna
to
get
hear
trouble. High
back
ground is
from
everything. gets caught out in the open.
I was gonna
Skullface
play
has to
some
go
Fortnite
big
with
from
Jaden, one
his
of our
position.
PBTF stars, but I haven't
Braxton
heard
not gonna make that easy. Skullface
back
in
from his
trouble.
dad.
We're at risk of being sent out of this map.
Oh, Skull in trouble, no flare in sight, and this is what they were talking about with Team Soka. Their ability
Chat, do you have any suggestions of what you would like to see smashed on my face tomorrow? We have cupcakes. I will tell you guys what we have. We have cupcakes. We have cat food. We have Spam on there. My son wanted to see Jello. Do you guys have any other suggestions? Because I have to go to the store and get this stuff.
Taking to the skies, trying to get across the river. They'll do so, but it's Shifty, it's Sage.
Hey, you. Good morning.
Back, finding it doesn't matter. They just get a chance.
Good afternoon, I guess.
They just throw down. 2 members will fall, 1 still standing, but Sage has to prioritizing healing. The question is, where is Shifty and can they stack this?
Tiff, we have 26 teams alive and Sage is on 10 eliminations.
So tomorrow's portion of the charity
alive.
stream
Biffle's
is usually our
seen,
biggest
doesn't matter. They slay out when they need
amount
to. Unbelievable
that we get.
from this
it's $100. You either get to smash something on my face or I have to do ice bucket.
Because their main competition, Team Hisoka, is out of this game without a great map to show for it.
Yeah, but the issue is they have 10 seconds and they are not in circle. They have to move. So look at King AJ. They have to be able to clear out the right side because the squad that's in the top 5 just ahead of them, Deuce Amir, is in the building that they want. And even then, they will still have to
they haven't showed much of Deuce Amir's team and they're in 3rd place.
That's going to be FIFA Kill.
Not at all. I don't think they've showed it at all.
Well into zone, but Sage and Biffle, your map 2 winners, they're going to have to get there.
A Nickelodeon slime at home on my face.
And it looks like they both have one, at least for the moment. Sage, Shifty. You see
I'd rather get slime dumped on me than
Sage are having to fight back, and Shifty
ice
goes down,
bucket.
so it's gonna be all up to
Nickelodeon.
Sage. Answers to Wars and finds another with the PA. Another team wipe going to Sage. Now the entire onus of responsibility on his back to stay alive and continue to creep up this multiplier. A massive map yet again. Last alive for his team. What can he do as there's a ton of teams on the other side of these walls?
Burning through the gas mask, does need to stay inside, out of the gas. He was pilfering
Hi,
through
Mr.
the loot to
Flintskag, good
try
morning.
and do his best to find a flare to no
Yeah, so we usually
avail.
do dumping. We
But now
usually
you
do
have
like
to
ketchup,
play
mustard, everything
your
dumped on
life.
my head.
Crawling in
But
through
I figured
the
this time we
smoke,
would just
through
do
the chaos.
smashing.
There's gonna be Deuce Amir at top
Try
5
something a little
spot.
Gallon milk.
In the back, but it doesn't matter. Sage is just better.
We have pies on there as well.
No health. And a couple
I'm trying to think of weird stuff.
The gas
Like
mask is
cupcakes are funny because cupcake.
No! Mexico on
Pies are
top.
typical.
Sage goes down. It's still
Spam
a
is pretty gross,
fantastic
and
map.
wet
They're gonna
cat
be at
food
the
is
top of the
pretty
leaderboard,
fucking
but it's the
disgusting.
Mexico team winning their Mexico qualifier, still alive. Deus Amir last alive for his team. A team wipe to boot. Mexico going
Deus
big.
Amir.
I really respect the ability from Sage to try and hit that mobile buy, but to no avail. But still, the Titans, the prodigal son,
Look at
Tommy
these
on your
teams.
screen.
Look at how
returning
many
to the
teams in the
copper
circle
box,
chat. Look
looking
at the
to
mini
find
map up
success,
here.
but you gotta get through the end game first. 12
It's like
squads
1, 2,
remaining,
3,
and they seem to
12
be
squads
just north of 8
remaining in this
eliminations. But
tiny
with having to
circle.
fight forward, utilizing Semtex, you can only imagine how to clear out a building. No connects, so they're making sure they can check, is anyone still inside this building? Can they get it for free?
That's a lot
They
of
actually can get it for
that's
free.
a lot
You're
of
gonna
stuff
have
too.
Clown on the
Is
other side, but
like for
Love to run
Counterstrike,
out here.
I've
He
brought
knows
that
they're
into
in there.
Warzone.
There's the grenade
Is
knock.
using your grenades as healers, right? More so than even just trying to get a kill, but you pre-nade a building, pre-nade a roof or whatever, just as a feeler to see if you get a hit.
They've got high ground position.
Somebody's in there.
They've got player advantage. Tiff,
He had
this could
like
be
6
the
or
map
8 of
they
them
need to
stacked
creep
up.
inside
Too.
not only the money, but potentially the top 10.
The money starts at top
This close of a
25,
circle,
so halfway through the lobby.
if you have like
now you've
4
got them
Semtexes,
on the roof. You hear the signal
Yeah.
50, but Team Braxton, they're not gonna let TBE take it so easily as Braxton
Oh,
get down,
aggressively
you
control
turns
the
on that guy,
rotates.
able to get just inside before falling, but finesse and capitalizing on the rest of Team Huskers.
This is such a fun team to watch. Again, another team that on paper are underdogs, but really, can you call anyone underdogs in this stadium? They've earned the right to be here, and they have a chance to go big to win map 3.
on a roof,
You've got
sniping,
to go through
Tommy
the
and Allman.
behemoths that are TBE, who have the clear advantage. Signal 50 in hand, sure, you'll connect, but can you find
What's
a
the
knock
Signal
and a
50
full wipe?
build?
You
I
love
need it.
to drop some of these teams of 3 down to 2. Gain every advantage you can. They don't get the zone pull, but it's still not a bad one.
What's
'cause
the
they've got angles and they've
WSOW
got-
signal
at least
build? Does
Tommy's
anybody
got a
have
gas
it?
mask to use.
We're into the top 5 as Team FIFA Kill goes down, and guess who's got the pull? It's going to be Team Braxton, but TBE look to capitalize on that, but they don't have any Semtex. They've got to do it with the Lockman and close the distance. Braxton shouts, he takes down, and Tommy with the signal 50, angering for the squad, hits the Hail Mary flare before he goes down. Did it connect because Nukes is landed? He hits the flare. We knew it was going to be a flare warfare, and Stukax able
Flare
to end
warfare.
Team Lovey, and now we're into the final 3.
TBE not only got everyone back with flares, now we've lost Nukes
More
and almost
flare.
a shot out of the eye. The sky is just Tommy last alive. What we thought could be a
Flare
TBE
wars.
victory now. All
I
signs
think
are
flares
pointing
are one
to
of the
Team
coolest things they
Braxton.
brought to the
no,
game.
Benzie, Boogs going huge. Finesse and falls. It's Tommy versus Boogs. And there's one other team
It was
remaining.
crazy
Who
how
else is
many there
floating in the
were on
sky?
the map
It is
until they
Braxton.
obviously cut it
Still
like
up.
half.
Yeah.
Tiff, 3 teams, 4 players. Tommy fighting some weapons.
We saw another member hitting the mobile buy. We're getting Finesse back to join Braxton, and he was able to grab a sub on the roof. What looked dire for Team Braxton is starting to look a little better because he was able to grab a signal as well. Boogs and Stukex, you may have the high ground, but we're doubling down. Tommy with the starter. Tommy knocks Braxton before he gets traded out by Finesse, but Finesse doing his best to anchor. This is looking so good for them, and they take it. They take game number 3.
Map 3
It's
victors.
cool to see like
Team Braxton,
how good
go
each team is,
massive.
right? Like 3 different teams have won. It'll probably be 6
thinking on
different
their
teams
feet.
for all 6 games.
Congratulations. Another Omid victory.
And it's all about
Makes it
like
more
RNG
exciting.
too, you know?
Omid
Oh, yeah.
on top, Goosh. Omid on top. Something about those players are just performing different on land. We've seen it throughout all of the stages. Stage 1, Stage 2. Last chance qualifiers, they were all remote. And the questions were asked, would our players be able to perform on land, on this stage, in front of a crowd, more than
It
2,500
is not easy,
people in the
chat.
building cheering
I
them
have
on, and
competed
they're
at
locked.
over
It's an
15,
incredible team
20,
that's
I
come
would say
together.
over 20
A fellow
lands I've
Tennessean
competed
with
at.
Braxton,
And
Finesse, been in the scene since
it
way
is a
before
whole different
Warzone, even
dynamic.
into
It is
Blackout,
not
and
easy.
yet
So
they're still
mad props
proving
to
that
these
they're one of
guys
the best
playing
here-
at this
here on main
level
stage.
and
Map
playing
3
this well
victors.
on
That's
land.
huge
It's not
for their
easy.
point totals. I'm gonna have to look back and see where they were. I don't think they were in the top 10, Tiff, but you can see
You got
the
emotions
excitement on
flowing,
his face.
adrenaline
They're pumped about that
going.
one.
Different setups, anything, you know, a chair, a monitor, anything being different, throwing you off. You have a huge crowd, you have people behind you walking around. There's a lot of outside noise and traffic and distraction. And you're trying to just lock it in and stay focused, and it is not easy.
Different winners, Soka,
LAN,
map number
L-A-N.
1, Biffle, map number 2, and Braxton taking map number 3.
Look, I gotta give a
It's
shout out to
a,
TBE as well.
IRL
They stayed
20.
alive as long as
Multiple
possible.
area
They had a
network.
fantastic map. They grabbed a massive multiplier. Tommy had 11 or 12 eliminations by
Hey, Cupcake,
himself.
who won that
They're
one?
back. The question is,
Braxton.
where are they on that leaderboard? Braxton, the same. Where are you?
Team
you could have a
Omid.
fantastic third map, but if you
Omid
don't have a
on top.
first, you don't have a second, you're dropping some goose eggs, you're dropping some 5-point games. It's not going to be enough to maybe earn your way to some money, but not earn your way to $100,000 at the top of this leaderboard.
Especially
shit.
during map
All right,
number
I gotta
1,
go.
we were looking to see
I was
what
about to say, don't you gotta go soon?
Oh, yeah, it's been a long half hour shit.
I was not
Yeah.
expecting Frankie to
Nah,
get
I'll stop in tonight.
TBE the
All right, love you
color
guys.
wooden
GG.
spoon. And
Love you,
sometimes
bye.
I really like it because now they're answering back. And honestly, if you're not going to get that 2x multiplier,
All right,
that
chat, I
empathy and
have
Braxton
got
were
to
able
go.
get
I've got to
for
go
the
to
map
football.
win.
If you
1.8
guys want to
is still
continue,
pretty
yeah,
good.
0
Let's go ahead
ping.
and take a look
Well, they
at
said
that
the 0
HyperX
ping is cool
victory
because
moment.
like the hit reg is incredible, right? But at the same time, everybody else has that spectacular hit reg, so you're going down so fast because everybody's on 0 ping.
This moment, Tiff, and as Tommy with the pistol in hand, doing everything he can. This is the flare meta that
All right,
we're
I will
in, right?
be
Of course, you've
back
got the 3-2-1
probably around
meta with the
5
signals,
p.m.
but when you've got flares in the in-game, for a moment you have a bit of reprieve flying up into
If
the
I get
sky.
reached
But
out
the
to
question is,
by
can you
Jaden's
land
dad
on
at 5
weapons?
p.m., we'll
This is a
probably do like
key
an
moment
hour of
looking back at
Fortnite.
this victory.
But like I said, I
Braxton
haven't
was
heard
able
back
to find
from
not
him
only
yet.
Lockman Sugg, but
So if that
also
doesn't
a
happen, we'll
signal.
go
Gets a
right into the
couple shots down
sabotage
lane,
stream for
and guess
tonight.
who's alive to back him up?
Bring your
It's
money.
Tommy,
We still have a
cleaned
lot
up
to
by
raise.
finessing from
We've got to make
distance
this
to keep
next
Brax
stream a
alive.
banger
Down, but
with
not
the
out.
donation.
Finesse
So
and
come
alive.
back
They
tonight,
clean
come
up the
hang out,
victory.
sabotage
Very
me,
well
play
done
some
to think
games,
on
and
their feet.
donate
Sure,
some
they
fucking
played
money.
the last circle
I'll see you guys in a
well,
little bit. I
but
gotta go to
thinking on their
football.
feet at
I
the
gotta
end
go
was
be
what
a
won them
football
that
mom.
victory.
Not only were
Bye,
they
guys.
able to find weapons, but it's Braxton who comes back in. Gets himself a Lockman SMG, a Signal 50, and a